Press the goddamn button.
PlayStation just turned off by itself. That's pretty shit.
I've been to hell and back and went back to hell. Been to jail, came home and went back to jail. Made sales, got a job, went back to sales. Still smart enough to know that I ain't actually failed. Progress stagnant cause you ain't following up. One thing.
What up, TMS family? And today is Sunday, October 16th, 2022. Here on the Too Much Show, it's always real talk by real people. And I'm your host, MT, with me and my co-host,
Mr. Jones, a.k.a. Sam Jones, and Mr. Come First because you got to respect me. And in the middle over there.
Oh, you know what it is, man. It's just the truth. Bring you that fresh, hot content. And also with us today, again, you know, like always.
Yeah, there's some family members at this point.
Man, we part of the show, man. No, don't do us like that. We part of the show now, man. We family now, man.
It sound like Big
Man,
D over there. We family. All for the family.
Yeah, man. We work in the same office, man. I write my name on my lunchbox in the refrigerator.
Niggas ask, who are you eating at for lunch today?
It's your boy Tay. What happened to stop saying, Josh?
And your boy Josh, the other half of Sports Talk today, Josh. Thanks for having us, guys.
no problem.
You know what?
We appreciate having you all. Yeah, man, but we got a jam-packed show today. Today's show is called It's All About the Game because I'm going to tell you right now, a lot of games yesterday, a lot of sports in general yesterday, from boxing to playoff baseball to college
A.k.a.
football.
fuck the favorites. That's baseball, a.k.a. fuck the favorites.
Yeah, pretty much. You know, it was just crazy yesterday. Yeah, Phillies, man, are on their way to the NLCS. The Padres are on their way to the NLCS. But we'll get into that later on. Let's go ahead and open up the show, man, with boxing. So some key matchups yesterday. Over on the PBC side, you had Caleb Plant going up against washed up ass Anthony Durrell.
Oh yeah, he was washed.
And then
I
washed.
hate that you say that because it's kind of decreasing how great Caleb Plant actually looks. But continue. Continue.
All right, we've already went through this argument before. Then you had we had Deontay Wilder going up against some guy named Helenius. So I guess Wilder just needed a check, especially how fast that fight ended. We pretty much knew what was going to happen with that. And then if you go over on the top-ranked boxing side, you had Devin Haney Jr. going up against Kambosos Jr. again. That was on Top Rank on ESPN. And then Clarissa Shields, salute to her for becoming a three-time, remember I told y'all that magic number is 3, a three-time undisputed women's champion in boxing. So salute to Clarissa Shields for that.
She had to fight, too.
She did, but she won by unanimous decision.
Of course.
You know, it was unanimous. So So I guess, Mr. Jones, we'll go ahead and let you get started then, since you want to talk about Caleb Plant. Because I was going to ask anybody, did any performances stand out to you yesterday? So let's get it started with Caleb Plant and Anthony Durrell.
You want to get started with that? I think
Sure.
Caleb Plant needed this fight. After that loss to Canelo, he needed this fight to kind of stay in the rankings. And honestly, he did what he's supposed to do. He got the knockout. It looked like it wasn't going to happen. That's something you usually don't do, but it was a good left hook. I mean, he was the faster fighter all night. I mean, he was a step above him like the whole night. Other than the WWE shit, we done seen a ground and pound tackle, Stone Cold Steve Austin Luthez press. We done seen a rock bottom with a Shawn Michaels kick up. Like, what the hell all that shit was going on? Other than that, though, MT, you're right. Durrell's 38. He's old as fuck. It's time for him to hang it up. Yeah. But I don't want to diminish the fact that Caleb Plant fought a very patient, good fight. He didn't talk shit. Durrell talked all the shit towards him. And all he did was a t-shirt like, you don't know me. And then after the fight, now you do, motherfucker. So
exactly. And threw dirt on him. He showed us dirt on him.
He had some of the sickest kicks I ever seen in boxing, bro. I love them Freddy Cougar dunks he had on.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, shout out to him. And he just had his baby, so...
Yeah.
Congrats. I didn't know.
Anybody else want to share anything on this fight?
Yeah, I mean, only thing about Plant, I'm like, he played he's pretty much fought a washed up guy,
Yeah.
so he can get to Canelo. But that's like this. We already know how
It's a
that
warm
fight
up
gonna
fight.
end.
Nah, he don't.
Yeah.
Nah, he don't want. He don't want that shit again. He don't want to fight.
You don't think
Nah,
so? You don't think so? You
No,
don't want
nah.
a
Because I'm gonna
redemption
tell you,
story? You want to
nah.
he lost and came
he's
back
not
and
going to get redeemed because now he knows Canelo power and he's going to run even more.
Yep.
He ain't going to stay in the pocket like he did with Darrell. This is the most offensive I ever seen Caleb Plant.
That's true.
yeah.
He will no. He already felt Canelo's power. He don't want that again.
Mm-mm.
On to the next guy. I guess.
Canelo ain't gonna be in that division much longer.
Well,
Probably not.
Canelo's
Probably
still
not.
the
Probably not.
well, he's
Yeah.
still undisputed
If he beat
168.
Bivol
So,
though, he'll give up them titles. He
yeah,
don't keep going back and forth. If he beat Bivol, he gonna stay up there for a minute.
Yeah.
he will. But that's a huge question mark though with Bivol.
Yeah,
That's not going to be an easy task.
I don't think he's gonna lose twice to the same man.
I would hope not, but stranger things have happened nowadays.
Yeah,
All
good
right.
shit.
Definitely did.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then on that undercard, you had one of the Russell brothers on there. Actually,
Oh
the first,
man, not
Yeah.
Junior, not Junior. It's the middle
No, it
chick.
wasn't Junior. Yeah.
yeah,
Make
I mean,
Pacific.
all of them are named Gary Russell. It's just they just changed up the middle name. Some of them are Antonio, the other ones are
Yeah, that's Antonio.
That's all.
Antonio Fort.
Gotcha. So yeah, he came out. Salute to the guy that fought him because he took the fight to him.
Because you know the first fight, the first because it's a rematch. The first fight, they headbutted early, like in the first round. They made it no contest.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You talk about. I'm so fucking disappointed.
I just want to know who was the guy that got knocked out and fell on his knees backwards.
That might have been Gary, because Gary did get knocked down. Oh no. You know who you talking about? You talking about Darrell. Darrell is the one.
Darrell. Oh my god, he went from sleeping to praying.
Man, I was like,
Hey,
yo,
no, he prayed to Jesus and
he should have.
Jesus.
He should have fought today because it seemed like he was trying to get
Turn
his
into a Buddhist
praises
monk.
in. He was in the wrong setting. Something.
He
I
couldn't even
don't know
walk
what was
out the
going on.
ring. Like, bro, oh my god, that was sad.
No, of course not. That wasn't sad, was it?
I'm talking Gary Russell. We're going back to Gary Russell.
Yeah.
That was sad because, like, I kind of like the fact that Gary Russell Jr. was in the corner. I think he's gonna make a great trainer in the future because he was telling the right shit. It just wasn't executing it.
Yeah.
It's like it's like throwing too many jabs and not following up in time. And dude was timing the fuck out of him. His counter game is nice.
I agree.
It's hard to try to
definitely
execute.
he was giving him some great
punch in the
advice.
face.
Yeah.
I guess he's gonna take on that mantle now, since, rest in peace, dad passed away, so he gotta train the brothers now.
Because he fight once every 3 years. You know how that be.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, on to Clarissa Shields. Like we said,
It was a slow
slow start, slow fight, but overall, she dominated in the rounds that she needed to. Ended up winning by unanimous decision. It was just pretty much a chalk. Easy. I'm not gonna say easy fight for her, like you said, slow start, but overall, she got the W. Third time being the women's undisputed champion. That is a record. That is unheard of, actually, in any sport. To just have that much hardware, like that's crazy. So she's definitely one of the greatest women of all time, if she's not the GWOT. And salute to her for that.
Would you give it to her over Layla?
Well, I think Layla. Here's the thing, and I'm not taking anything away from Layla.
Shields more active. Shields is more active though. She was way.
Yeah, I was about to say that
active.
Shields is more active, and I felt like Layla was able to use her last name and pick her spots.
I mean,
if you know what I mean.
It's like, Layla, I believe, beat other legends, though. And it's like, Carissa Shield can't find another legend to beat. That's the problem.
Yeah, but that's not her fault. So
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's not her fault, but it still makes an impact on legacy, unfortunately.
It does, because, I mean, at the end of the day, she was going to be like the boxing Nikki in the ring.
Perfect analogy, actually.
But you can't get mad at her generation of boxing.
You can't get mad.
You can't really count that against her.
No, because the older we get in society, the more we forget shit about the past. So all they gonna do is look at that record book and be like, "Oh, she ain't really." And then you look at
Exactly.
Layla
I
Ali,
mean,
you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
but
50
you're not
bucks.
gonna be mad. It's just gonna be like, who the fuck did you play
But the
against?
question,
I mean, like
yeah,
who was in your ring? I ain't great. You did great, cool, but you just had scrubs, so you excelled.
I'm not gonna say she had scrubs because the chick
No, she ain't about
that
to
she went up against,
64 was legit.
I was about
Okay,
to say, yeah, she was definitely legit. The thing is,
legit.
it's it's just gonna
And what are
take
we looking
real
for again?
boxing. What do you mean?
Greatness.
Greatness. Okay, and then where's that at? We have none. We have legit fighters. Okay, and scrubs.
I mean, her run
Nah,
is
I
very
disagree.
impressive from the Olympics.
I,
yeah,
She has
yeah,
a very impressive resume.
I'm very impressive. And here's the thing again: if Layla Ali's last name was not Ali, do you think she would have got the buzz that she got back then? Yes or no?
No, hell no.
No,
no,
Thank you,
no, he
thank
wouldn't
you.
have got it.
That's
I
sucks.
Exactly.
mean it is what it is. But I mean,
That sucks.
Because here's the thing, Daddy.
Like
When did Daddy retire?
nepotism sucks at a low because no matter how great you are, you're still going to be chasing another person's legacy.
Of course.
Yeah, that's how it is.
And you know,
That's
as
how.
like
Yeah,
as
that's
a
how
pro
it is, bro.
wrestling fan, Tay get it.
Yeah.
That last name be killing your
As
ass.
soon, as
You
soon
can
as
be
you a
better
second,
than your
third
daddy,
generation,
huh?
yeah. As soon as you a second and third generation, yo, you automatic mark. Like it ain't even.
Yeah, you
You
got
got
to
no
change
choice
your
to
whole
grow.
name.
Of course. I'm about to say that's what Bronny James said that he was going to do. He told us that I want my own name. So I think he's going to change it somehow when he gets drafted into the league to be
No, you just
called
gonna keep it.
something else.
I think you just gonna keep it Bronny, if I'm not mistaken. I
Yeah.
think you just gonna keep it
Yeah.
Bronny,
Yeah. I think
even
that's
though
what
he
it's
is a
going to be.
junior. Yeah, even though he is technically legally, he's LeBron James
Man,
Jr. But
he better ride that coattail, that James brand.
nah.
That gets you
Nah,
second looks, bro.
bro, he's a
I
James.
mean,
It ain't gonna matter. He's
yeah.
LeBron
Man,
James, bro.
Bronny,
It ain't gonna
think
matter.
about it. Bronny James is a good high school player. If he wasn't LeBron James, he wouldn't get the same looks. You get what I'm saying? You gotta follow
Mm.
that
Yeah,
James
that's why I
brand.
said. Unfortunately, nepotism sucks. Because no matter what, it's going to be your
Yeah,
parents'
all right.
legacy
I'm gonna give you, and
that you
not even a
benefit from.
parent's legacy. It's just about your last name legacy. What like the
Yeah,
Ball
that's
brothers?
it.
Okay,
Yep,
you
exactly.
had Lonzo getting there. Now you know what I'm saying. You had the pressure just for the Ball brothers getting there. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Lamelo, Leangelo.
You
Nah.
can
Lamelo
just
nah,
kind of
say
got
Lamelo,
did
they're
it,
Nah,
not
that's not the
but
nepotism.
same.
They are
That's
Leangelo
not the
can't keep up
same.
the hype.
They are
nah, that's
the
not the
generation.
same.
Like
Nah,
That's
that's
not the
not the
Lamelo's
same.
son,
same.
That's
That's
not
not
the
the
Lamelo's
same.
same.
son will
That
be
is not the
Different.
same.
because they're
That's
the first
different. That's
generation.
different.
They're already first
It's
generation.
different, but it's still in that same category. Yeah? Like you still got to live up to a name because like your one brother was
That's
already in there. Like he did mediocre and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he stayed in the NBA.
Yeah, but
Now you got
they can get
to
away
come
with it
in
though.
right after
They
him.
could
I mean,
Nah, but they can get
that's
away with it
different.
because
you
That's
they're
know,
different.
all around the same age, and like Mr. Jones
Yeah.
said, they're
Yeah,
first
I'm about to say they can get
generation.
away with it. Like
Now,
They
you talk
first
about like
generation. That's different.
yeah,
yeah, like
like
for
I
you talk
give
about
you a
like
prime.
MJ, like
I was about to
MJ
say
son.
that. Yeah, like Michael Jordan's son. He was
What
horrible in
about
trash.
basketball.
Ken
So
Griffey and his father? That's probably that
yeah,
was
Yeah, but we knew.
that's about the only
Yeah, but we
example that
I
knew.
we.
would go
That's the
Boyd
only example I can think of. I'm trying to think of anybody else. That's the only example I
Yeah,
can
but we
think of
Gary
Griffin.
on
Gary
top of my
Payton
head.
Gary Payton Jr. or the second
No,
whatever his
he
name
was
is the
not as
player or
great as
whatever.
his dad.
No,
I'm
he's not as
sorry.
good as
Nah,
his
No,
dad.
no.
No
Oh, you
way,
talking about
no.
great
exactly.
as his
No, he
dad?
wasn't good as his
No,
dad.
Junior was way better than senior. If y'all talking about the
Y'all about to
greatness,
say Junior was
poor
already
guy.
had that. Yeah, yeah. Junior was already good. He was already going to be better than his
Yeah,
father. He was.
yeah.
Come
No.
on.
I mean, they were the only father son to hit home runs on the same day. That's
Mm-hmm.
dope.
No, no,
I'm
no, no,
trying to
no.
think of
You talking about
anybody
Gary
else. I can't
Payton?
think
But
of.
Yeah,
I would say Cecil and Prince Fielder, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or
Yeah,
here's another thing
yeah.
too that's tough to live up to. PS2, Patrick Surtain Jr. having to
Oh
live
yeah,
up
and his
to his
father.
dad because
Yeah,
his dad was a stud for the Dolphins.
yeah.
I mean, you got a Randy Moss Jr., a Chris Carter Jr. All them niggas do. You
Yeah, pretty much.
know?
I was about to
No.
say, yeah, Randy Moss Jr. is definitely doomed. The only one who might live up to the hype of his dad is what's his name?
Well, Clay Matthews
Uh,
is disrespect.
no, what's his name?
Well,
And then we'll get to moving along to Wilder and everything. It's on the tip. Marvin Harrison Jr.
Barry Sanders'
Oh,
son was pretty good in high school.
I don't remember
Yeah,
him today. That's
Yeah,
I was about to
no,
say,
but
yeah,
nah, he went to Stanford. He wasn't going Christian and
he wasn't
McCaffrey.
going
He
to
wasn't going to
start.
start him.
Yeah,
He wasn't going to start him with Christian McCaffrey.
yeah.
yeah. He went at the
You
wrong
got Christian
time.
McCaffrey was a beast in college, bro. At
Yeah,
Stanford. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he was a beast. He was a beast.
Andrew Luck
But
was
yeah,
there. The problem.
but yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. He looking like he gonna be that guy when he decides to come out and declare for the draft.
Oh
But
yeah,
most of the time it's the father that was like okay in the league. His son normally do better. Normally when the father is great,
Yeah.
it's normally you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
The kids is not as good. That's how it's normally is.
exactly. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how
It's
it's
like
normally is.
yeah,
I mean, if you talking
yeah.
about Joe and Kobe,
Like,
yeah,
Shoot, Dell and
that's
Steph.
normally how it is. That's
I'm
normally how
about to
it
say
is.
yeah,
Steph and
Dale
his
and
father.
Steph. Dale will never
Dale
be
and
Steph.
Well, nah, I just got to chime in, from one of the listeners, Vanessa over there. She said Vladimir Guerrero, Vladdy Jr.
Yeah,
Oh
That's
yeah.
that's
that's
another one.
okay.
That
Well,
is another
Vlad
one.
Jr. Well, here's the thing. Vlad Jr. is still writing his legacy, so and he's
Yeah,
doing all
it's
right.
too early to it's too early to call him.
Yeah,
It's still early. It's too early to call him. But most of the time, it's the father's like he's okay, and the son automatically do better. Most of the time, that's how it is.
Yeah.
yeah,
Listen,
pretty much.
Yeah.
you had to go. Yeah,
Like,
you had to go to wrestling
honestly,
really to say it. You had to really go like the wrestling.
I was about to say
Like
and
Dusty
honestly,
and Cody, or
well, I'll say this too.
Boris.
Another prime example to add to Josh's point. Look at the Mannings. Archie Manning was ass. Like, let's be real. Let's just call it what it is. Archie Manning was
He
ass.
played for the Eights. Hey,
Okay,
Now,
it
I
doesn't
wouldn't
matter.
say I wouldn't say he was
He
trash.
was
He was in a bad situation.
He's
Yeah,
a
he
bad
played for the
situation.
Eights.
Yeah, he was
He
a
was
bad
ass.
He was a
and loser.
solid player. He was a
Okay.
And
solid
Steve
player.
Young never
He's
went
not
to
above
the
average or
Steve Young
anything.
would be ass. He's
Yeah.
like, no, he can't do that.
But
to him.
yeah,
I wouldn't say his ass. I would say he wasn't as good. He's just not as good as other brothers.
They played for
all
the
right,
Eights.
that's fine. Well, yeah, and then you have Peyton. So Peyton and Archie to me are like on the. I mean, not Peyton. Archie and Eli are on the same level to me.
How?
They just are. You think
Eli,
Eli's
what
better?
are you talking about?
Eli's not that good. Eli's overrated. But yeah, as a quarterback, overrated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Eli had them two.
He's
good years.
he's overrated. He's
Got
overrated as a quarterback.
He got
He's
two.
overrated.
It don't
Of
mean
course.
shit.
Did
Two don't
you
mean
look at his stats? If you you throw away those two Super Bowls and look at his stats,
Yes,
he's
he
like
threw
an
a lot
average
of
quarterback.
Yeah,
interceptions.
He's an average
Yeah.
quarterback.
You can't throw away
He's
the two
a
Super
he's
Bowls
a
though.
Yeah, that's
no.
what
I'm
I'm
talking
saying.
about
He got a heart.
Super Bowl is a team effort though.
Got two.
But
Yeah,
I'm trying to. The reason I took away the championships,
Honestly,
I'm
it's
looking
because
at.
his
Come
passes
on.
too. He made two.
When I take away the championship, I look at your individual talent, like what you contribute to the team. He was pretty average. He just won 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah, I
Real
will say this
quarterback.
though.
Okay.
I will
Yeah.
say this though.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm just
I was
saying.
about to- but I will say that his 2 playoff runs were pretty historic. He did great on
Yeah.
both of those playoff runs.
He went from a wild card team on the road to win the Super Bowl.
Of course. And
Man,
so
I
did
think one of
Tom.
them years they
and
started
so
out
did
like
Tom
what
Brady.
0-4
So
or
we
some
just
shit like that.
So we just gonna ignore the fact that the Jazz had a top 3 defense that both times
They had a great
Super Bowl.
defense, but you know how
Yeah,
they won?
y'all leaving that part out. That's why I said throw away the court, like the
The
Super
catch
Bowl.
is how they won the first one. The second one, that was probably one of the best passes in Super Bowl history. The man they had. That was a great pass the man they had.
Yeah, but the defense still had to do its job though. Defense still
It's
had
the
to do its
defense.
job.
You can't give the defense the second one. You can give him the first one. We can't give him the
Nah,
second
the first one is all defense. The first one
And
is
he,
all
and he threw that game winner to Plexico. Come on.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Nah, the second one, yeah, I give him a little bit more credit, but he's statistically he's like average.
But overall as a player,
Statistically, he's like look at his career stats. He's average.
Yeah, I know. He threw a lot of picks.
There's players like quarterbacks that y'all wouldn't even consider. Y'all wouldn't even consider Hall of Famers that got better stats than Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do know that, right?
You know what?
You do know that, right?
What you say?
Yeah. No, he said it's a few quarterbacks out there that have better stats than Eli Manning that you wouldn't even consider a Hall of Famer.
Yes,
That's
I
true.
totally agree.
Yeah.
Shit, Joe Flacco is one of them, I think. I think Joe Flacco got better stats.
If it's
than
Joe
Eli.
Flacco or Garrod, it's a bunch of like average mid quarterbacks that got better stats than him.
Kirk Cousins, low key, got a very consistent career, but we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah. All right.
But he-
We gonna go to
lastly,
GBU. What else we gonna do?
yeah, no, that's fine. Because Wilder, that wasn't even that.
Yeah, I give him the
That Wilder wasn't really a fight. Who was the guy? I never heard of the guy.
It's
Was he
bullshit
Brady
what
Brown or
happened
something?
on the East Coast.
Oh,
He made that wait
okay.
to 12:30 for that shit. Come on, y'all.
But was the guy he fight, was he highly ranked or like up and coming?
Yes, he-
I never heard of the guy. I never heard of the
Yes.
guy. That's what I'm
No,
asking.
he fought a long time ago. He fought a long
Oh,
time.
okay.
He got hurt and shit for years and came back. But his
Okay, so
record was 31.
Damn, he came back to have a fight. That's messed up. He came
Yeah,
back.
his
Come
record is
on.
31. His record is
Hey,
31
bro.
now.
So basically, they
pretty
asked him, "Do you want to be a crash test dummy?" That's
Hey,
basically
bro,
what
that's
they
messed
said.
up. He first day come back. He's like, yeah,
No.
you got to fight with Wilder. That's messed up, bro. Like, you supposed to have a warm up fight. You don't supposed to just do those. He took the
Pretty
money.
much.
He took the money. He took the
Yeah,
money.
Pretty
let's
much.
get
That's what he
let's
chose.
get GBU.
It
Let's
was
get
quick and
GBU.
easy. Quick and easy. First round was over. Hey, look, man, that check clear. I bet. I'm gonna go ahead and stay on down.
No, first of all, we all seen his face. It wasn't no, I'm about to just stay down. That nigga couldn't even think about what was going
He
on.
couldn't even think about
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy though.
Yeah,
How he
that's
threw the
funny.
punch. It wasn't even like he ain't hit him in the jaw, no
Can
temple.
we? All right. Can we talk
Barely
about this
didn't
though?
move.
Even though he knocked the man out, can we still talk about that little 2 minutes or whatever that was, minute and some change of that wildness he was doing? Can we all agree that he's still just the same old one punch man?
Hey, nobody.
course.
Furry, the only person that can beat it. Nobody else can beat it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean,
And low key, I mean, I still was that a 9 count in the first fight. That's another story.
Yeah.
That's an argument. You can make an
that.
argument for. You can make an argument for that. You can't.
That's like Tyson Buster Douglas all over again. I tell you.
Yeah, my uncle to this day still say, but Mike Tyson got robbed in that fight. To this day.
Yeah.
It was like an 11-12 count.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the weirdest. Actually, no. You know what? I'll leave it alone. All right, let's get to GBU. Let's get to GBU.
You want to bring our guests on? Or you want to wait?
No. After we do GBU, then we'll bring the guests on.
right.
So we're gonna do GBU different this time, y'all. Instead of doing it where everybody gives their individual, we'll just start off with good, and then everybody just throw things out there. Then we'll do bad,
Okay.
and then we'll do ugly. So we just throw stuff out there randomly. So we'll start off. What was the good from last week's action?
The NFC East minus the Commanders.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah. If the NFC East is back, NFC East is back. They back.
Pretty much.
No, we'll see.
we gotta see
Yeah.
that. Yeah, wait till like week 9 or some shit.
I still got questions about the Giants. They sort of had a cupcake schedule.
I do too.
I do too.
Outside of the Packers in London.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too.
Their schedule is cupcake. I looked at that.
I mean, the whole
They
East.
got a cupcake schedule.
The whole East
They got a
is.
cupcake schedule.
No,
That sound
the Giants
That sound
schedule
real
is
biased right
ridiculous,
now, man.
But you just said who you play against factor in the previous discussion. It factors in football too. Same.
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah,
does.
If you beat a bunch of tomato cans, they don't count, right?
No, because all that happens is
You beat who's in front of you.
Yeah,
I
but
mean, the
here's
Giants
the
is
thing.
like
You
a
beat
larger
who's in
tomato
front of
can.
you.
They're like,
But here's
what is
what I'll
that?
say
V8, V8 splash or some shit. Just beating regular tomato juice.
Yeah, but here's what I'll add to that, and I agree if you beat a bunch of tomato cans, because as we saw last year, the Cowboys, who did they beat early? They beat the Chargers, and they didn't really get any other notable wins when they went up against teams like the Packers, the Bucks, when they went up against even the who was it, the Broncos. They lost, and they lost to the Cardinals late in the season. And what happened when you
So
get
the
the
Raiders on
playoffs? There are-
Thanksgiving hurt.
Yeah, Raiders on Thanksgiving. When you get in the playoffs, guess what? There are no cupcake teams. Every team that's there is because they're supposed to be there and they won. So if you can't beat them, your ass is going home.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Giants. To me, the Giants. Yeah, they're very. They're a little overrated, but just another good salute to Patrick Mahomes.
He's like the White Tomlin right now.
Oh, Brian Daboll, yeah. Nah,
Yeah,
he's doing pretty good.
he's motivating the hell out of them and coaching them up to play better than expected.
Yeah. And what I was gonna say was salute to Patrick Mahomes as well, man. The Chiefs overcame a lot of bad calls in that game. I don't know what the fuck the officiating was doing. It was
the Raiders are back.
Pretty much.
It's been 300 days since the incident.
Pretty much. And guess what? Devontae Adams had to get it kicked off. So, had to shove that man to the ground. Listen, let me tell you something. I would have been in a full body cast pulling up there to the courthouse.
I would not have gotten up. I would have stayed there until like I was in a coma.
I appreciate
Yep.
the stadium. I really do. I love the Death Star, but Oakland could have kept them.
Damn, man, you say that now. You say that now because they losing. When they was making the playoffs, you weren't saying that.
No, I was saying I was Rangers.
All right, man. All right, man.
But
No,
here's what I
Sound
will
like
say.
sound like you're
Brooklyn kept
lying to
them.
me,
But
buddy.
here's my thing: when they first became a team, I always said Vegas should have their own legacy
That's true.
since the
That's
beginning.
So what y'all need, an expansion team? You want an expansion team?
We should have
Yeah.
got one.
They
Yeah,
should
they
have
should have
got
been an
one.
expansion team and then just left the Raiders over there in Oakland. They should have
Yes.
just left them over there.
Because I
Damn.
mean, they're a good fan base.
Yeah,
They ain't
Mark
the same.
Davis.
Black hole ain't the same over here.
Yeah, Mark Davis wanted that stadium though. He's like, "Dad, Oakland ain't
It's
gonna
beautiful.
do it."
I know why you wanted it. It's beautiful.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Any
Watch the
more
game
good?
driving on the freeway. They got the big screen on the stage. It's beautiful.
Yeah, nah, that's
Any
all
more
I think
goods?
I-
I would say Josh Allen adding to his MVP argument with that performance last week.
Yeah,
I
that
ain't
was
even
good.
arguing. He number one right now. Lamar
They beat
dropped a little bit. He number one right
man.
now.
They beat a depleted Steelers team, bro, with a rookie quarterback.
That is
It don't
true.
even matter. It still counts for the
I would
half.
say a good game that caught me this week. The Saints and the Seahawks was a good game.
Yeah.
That was a very good game.
Yeah.
I think Jason Hill, Taysom Hill, what he had like what 4
Three
TDs if I'm not
touchdowns.
mistaken.
Yeah,
4
3 or 4
TDs. He
touchdowns.
had 3 passing, I think 1 rushing if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Gotcha.
Something like that. Something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
But they're gonna have to do some of that tricky shit today, and we're gonna get
Yeah.
into that in a little bit with our picks. Because they depleted again. God damn.
And then
What else?
you know the Jets actually going over 500 in the first time in like 5 years, or 3 years or something like that.
Yeah.
The Jets over 500.
Just.
Yeah, but we saw the card in the pick'ems last week. We said the Jets might win this one, but we want the
Yeah.
Dolphins to be safe. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'm gonna say this right now: a bad, and I and me and Mr. Jones talked about this offline too. And you know what? We should have went with them, which was the Patriots. So the bad is not on the Patriots; it's on the Detroit Lions. You had all this hype coming into that game about being the number 1 scoring offense in the league. Yeah, and top 3 offense in the league, and you put up 0 points. Zero.
Look,
You couldn't even get a field goal.
they got their ass whooped.
Yes.
I ain't expecting to get washed like that though, bro. I thought they could at least put some points on the board. I thought they was gonna pull one of they lose first half and they just pull a bunch of points second half and they get like 10 points. That's what I thought they was going to do.
It looked like the 04 Patriots was out there. I was like, is Bailey's that Tom Brady? I mean, what the hell is going on?
I was like, I guess Jared Goff is saying ghost of Belichick.
Yeah. Basically.
Well, but Belichick did expose him in that Super Bowl. So I don't know. He might have his numbers.
He exposed them again. Good.
All right.
0.
Yeah.
0.
Let's get to the terrible shit.
All right, well, the officiating.
The officiating, the Rams O-line.
Yeah, Rams O-line was horrible.
Chicago. Don't forget about Chicago. Chicago O-line too.
They're ugly.
Terrible.
Yeah, Chicago's ugly. Very
no
ugly.
matter what they do, it still look like Matt Nagy coaching them.
It does.
Yeah.
But
I don't think we can talk about the Broncos anymore.
Nah, but hold on. Here's what I will say.
Just let it ride.
About that.
Let them ride.
Yeah, but here's what I will say. Justin Fields was actually making some good throws. Zeus, you crazy as shit. But Justin Fields was actually making the throws, but his receivers wasn't catching it.
Exactly.
And,
I'm about to say Justin Fields was the high spot, was like the good spot for Chicago Bears. Like he is the good spot.
He had like almost 200 passing
Yeah, but
yards,
they need to
almost
play to his
100 rushing
advantage, man. More RPO, like
No,
play
they're
like you
doing
never-
it. Listen,
No, they doing good. He don't have no receivers, bro.
I was about to
Bears
say,
don't
he
have
don't have no
receivers,
receivers.
bro.
Bro,
Yeah, I
Darnell
get it.
Mooney, bro, Darnell Mooney is his number 1. That's already an issue right there. If Darnell Mooney is your number 1 receiver.
Yeah.
That's just like having Freddie Mitchell as your number 1 receiver. Okay?
Oh shit! Continue.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it's one of those things where the fact that they let Allen Robinson go, they didn't bring him anybody over for wide receiver, he's going to continue to struggle.
They at least could have drafted some wide receivers.
That's what I was thinking.
At least try.
But you gotta remember, different head coach, different GM. They might.
But you can always find good wide receivers late in the draft, bro. All they gotta do is
Always.
be fast and catch the
Yeah.
ball, bro. Yeah, open. Yeah, you don't necessarily need a superstar wide receiver, but
Yeah.
It's been bad coaching this year too, overall.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
was about to say yeah.
I'm,
Like
just,
them them
I'm
some
specifically
go
talking
ahead,
about
Mr. Jones.
situational
Go ahead.
coaching. It's been
Yep,
terrible situational coaching.
I
Starting with
agree.
the whole Broncos taking 40 seconds to call a timeout in the beginning of the season. To like all these people going for two in the dumbest ass situations.
Yes.
Like, it
Yeah.
got to the point I am literally watching Madden on TV. Professionals
Yeah.
watching Madden. Shit
yeah.
is
Yeah.
crazy.
People
Hate
going
to
for it on fourth
criticize the
downs. On fourth down when they're not even on their own 50
Cause
yard line.
When
I
they
know
I was
When
it's
the
about to
this
say
lead,
that.
It'd be
Yep,
when they
crazy.
got the
I know it's
absolutely.
lead,
this week
It'd
or
be
whatever,
fucking
but
crazy.
that Chiefs Raiders game pissed me off.
No, that wasn't this week. That was last week. That
Okay,
was technically
that
last
Chiefs
week.
Raiders game pissed me off.
Oh, it definitely pissed me
Like,
off
why
because
the
here's the
fuck is either one of them going for two?
yeah, and
I
it
want to
makes
say
you
something. The
think.
Raiders blew that game. The Raiders blew
they
that
Of
game.
did.
course they
Yeah,
did.
they
Blew
blew
It
that
They
was
that
blew
up
that
game.
game. They blew
17
that game.
nothing.
They could have won
They
Yes.
by
blew that game.
two touchdowns. Jacobs was having the game of his life.
Yep.
Yep. Well, not only that,
Jacobs could have had 200 yards.
well, not
I
only
don't know what
that,
the
the
fuck he was
call.
doing.
Well, not only that, the calls were going in your favor early, Vegas. So that was the time to really pour it on. And but when they had
Did
14,
Max Crosby get off too?
yes, Max Crosby was getting off. Yo, the team was clicking. And when
Now
I'm sitting up
the
here
team was
watching,
clicking. Yeah.
because I'm sitting
Everybody
up
was.
here watching. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, yeah, because everybody was clicking that game. Even Devontae Adams got two over 40-yard touchdowns like that game. Like
Yes,
normally when that happened, they win. Like that's any
yeah.
team. That's
And
any team.
and, and here's the thing. What made it so bad with the coaching was this, and this is why when you sit there and I know I try not to say that it's rigged because of the integrity of the game, and we like to do pick 'em. But when you get veteran coaches, especially like an Andy Reid that did the dumb shit that he did, which was going for two, it just makes you wonder sometimes. Because yeah, if you took Raiders +3 or Raiders with those points, you automatically
Mm-hmm.
won. And then technically the Chiefs money line, they won. But if you picked the Chiefs to cover, you lost your money. But it was just one of those things where you went for two, okay, you didn't get it. All you had to do was kick the field goal, and they would have had to come down and kick a field goal
Exactly.
as well. But Josh McDaniels, you get the touchdown that you were. I know, but here's the thing, Josh McDaniels, you get the perfect situation. Your team at that point is only down 7 instead of 8. And your dumbass decides, I'm going to try to one up you, Andy Reid. Thank you for being dumb. I'm going to be even dumber. And I'm going to go for two. And it was 4.5 minutes left. So you still would have needed a stop anyway. And then if you had got the stop, you could have just went down there and kicked the field goal if it was tied 30-30. That game overall, it pissed me off.
And it wasn't like the
did.
defense was not playing that. They was actually doing decent.
Yeah, Chandler Jones was getting to the quarterback. Mike Crosby got his sack. Like
Oh,
the team was
talk about
actually
this shit. I get picking, man. Fuck
the whole
this
team was actually playing well. It's just that I don't know what it is. They just folded in the fourth quarter for some damn reason. Like they just folded.
Terrible coaching
Listen,
this year. It's been
listen.
way better coaching on the college level. I can say
I
that
was
much.
about to say
I don't
that.
even want to talk
and-
about that. I'm about to say the goddamn Commanders did the same damn thing last week. They could get
Oh
all the
my
way to the
God.
goddamn goal line and just give it up. Like shit,
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
Nigga,
Wentz.
you had chance after chance, bro. Like it's no.
Yeah, and
Actually-
then here's another thing too that was stupid. And I'm sitting here and I'm like, I know these coaches, like I know that you get zoned in and like I know that you like have to focus on your game, but you're not going to tell me that you don't cut on Sports Center and at least watch the highlights from other games. I believe in that same last week, somebody went for it on fourth down, but went for it. They did a shotgun and ran the ball from shotgun, which automatically puts you 3 to 4 yards back, and then they came up short on the fourth down. So McDaniels, you go for the two,
and they ran
then you
into
do
each
it from
other.
shotgun.
Yeah.
And
Well,
they called a play that made
let's
them
not forget
run
about
into each other.
yeah, because let's not forget that I should knew something was up after the London game when the Packers was 3rd and 2 and 4th and 2, and they in shotgun both of the joint with Aaron Jones and AJ Dillard is the game.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it was. Yes, it was the Packers.
2 yards.
I swear.
2 yards.
The game plan is on Madden. They play Madden to get. This shit is crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. But between what Flores said, between now what Nino Snyder said about he got shit on everybody and they better not fuck with him. The integrity of the NFL is on the line at this point. It just is.
It's been for years. It's just more than CTE now. Fuck with people's pockets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn, we just talked about the ugly there.
Yeah, basically. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get the pick'ems. Let's bring on our special guest for this week. Mr. Jones, who do we have? What's going on?
Go Padres. Go Padres.
What's up? Oh, dude. I thought it was a fever dream last night. Oh, my God. I still can't believe that. Oh.
I know. I fell asleep on the game while they were down like 3-0. And when I woke up this morning, I was like, all right, what time do the Padres and the Dodgers play today? I didn't see them on the schedule. Then I said, all right, let me check Monday. I didn't see them on there. And I went back and checked. I was like, oh, shit, the Padres came back and closed it out.
Yep.
Dude, like I said,
this MLB playoffs is fuck the favorites. If you're a favorite, you're going to lose.
Yeah, that's what it seems like it's been.
Good luck against the Guardians.
Unless you're the Astros, of course.
This
cheat
for the MLB, it's definitely a underdog. That's exactly what it is. That's all it is.
Bryson done whooped our ass. That's what made it sad. We got our ass. It looked like close games. Bryson done whooped our ass.
NLCS, oh man, that's gonna be a good series. That's gonna be a great series.
It is. But here's the thing. Before we get into the pick'ems, Mr. Jones, I remember when I mentioned to him, I said the Padres just made a trade. I said they're gonna be all right. Fuck the Padres. That's what Mr. Jones told me.
I thought they were done. At the suspension, I thought they were done.
No, because I knew. Because here's the thing: you got to look at who they traded for. They didn't just trade for anybody. They got Juan Soto.
Soto's
so
nice.
That's and that's the crazy thing. Imagine if Tatis didn't get suspended, and you talking about Soto, Tatis, and the other two guys on there, they would have been unstoppable.
It'd be a sweep.
Yeah,
that would have if Tatis were healthy and then not suspended, they would have easily come up closer to 100 games, just like Dodgers. But that's one stat that I found very interesting. The two teams that have made it to the NLCS, they didn't even break like 90 games. They had less than 90 wins.
That's crazy.
Both teams.
Yep.
And they made it to the NLCS. Like
that
blows my mind.
Yeah. So I'll tell y'all right now.
It would never happen in the NBA.
Go ahead and say the Astros going to the World Series. Go ahead and say it.
Oh no, Astros are going to the World Series. That ain't no if.
No, they probably is. They probably is going.
Astros.
They probably is.
Yeah, the Dodgers got, Braves got. Yeah.
But the Yankees down by Cleveland, right? Ain't they down?
Yeah, Yankees are down.
Yankees are down.
Yankees might be going home tonight.
They might be going home.
They probably are. It ain't gonna surprise me.
I hope that though. The MVP can't go like that, huh? But now let's get the pickles. We'll talk about that. Otani, baby. All right.
I didn't know so many people like baseball like that, man. It's hard to find somebody to talk about baseball.
Oh man.
Man.
Always have.
I definitely love baseball.
Always had a love.
And I like playoff baseball as even.
I mean, the best sports game is baseball. Honestly, the best sports game is the show. But 10 a.m. on the West, 1 p.m. on the East.
I'll be the weird guy, just like hockey, huh?
I look 3-0, baby.
I just noticed that too.
All right, so we got the San Francisco 49ers going to the South to play the Atlanta Falcons. Who you got? Georgia?
49ers. I want to say next on this one. 49ers. You got the Falcons? Come on, MT. Come on, MT, with your fun facts. What's your fun facts about the Falcons versus 49ers? You're
I can see MT right now like this. Now, if I break it down to you, he
said 7 out of 10 times in the last 10 years, the Falcons have beat the 49ers. And he always
every time you see it, the 49ers will win.
let me just ask you this. All right, let me just ask you this. Tay and Josh, can we get the +4 if we take the Falcons?
No.
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 We got the
49ers. Stop
What is
it.
this guy trying to do?
Change the rules while we playing the
There's more
game.
games. There's more games that's more enticing.
Bro, we got a whole.
I dare you to put that in your parlay.
I already did. I already have. The Falcons
You gotta rip that ticket up, Benji. But nah, next game.
Well, the Falcons are undefeated against the spread this season. Just to let you know.
You are corrected that. You are corrected that, MT. But I think they're gonna lose by at least a touchdown.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, next game we got the New England Patriots going to play the Doo-Doo Browns. Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns. You got. Well, Vanessa, what's your first pick? You got the 49ers?
I do, yeah, the 49ers. I have the 49ers right now.
All right, so Browns and the Patriots. Who y'all got tagging, y'all?
I go with the Browns. I go with the Browns.
All right. Yeah, we have the Browns as well.
Doo-Doo Brown. All right, next game we got the Jets versus the Green Bay. Are they the Packers or soon to be Slackers? Who you got?
Packers.
I'm going to say Big Dan Lambo. I go with Packers.
What about that 7.5 though? I know, I'm stop.
It'll be the Packers. I would love to see the Jets beat them, though. I would love to see the Jets come out on top, obviously, but Packers.
Yeah, I'm about to say, the fact that they at Lambeau, that's the only game.
Everybody hates the Packers, I tell you.
Yeah,
everybody hate the Packers, man. Why everybody hate the Packers, man? What's all this?
Because Aaron Rodgers
is an asshole. I do love on Tuesdays with Pat McAfee, though. Shout out to him. All right. Next game, we got the Jacksonville AEW Jaguars versus the Indianapolis Colts. Who you got?
We go with that. I go with the AEW Jaguars. I go with the AEW Jaguars on that.
Dang.
You believe in Matt Ryan, Zeus?
You say who?
You believe in Matt Ryan?
I never did.
Matty Ice?
Nah.
You know what I mean? Ice cold veins. You don't believe in Matty Ice?
You know why? Because they focus more on football. AEW, you know, been a lot of suspensions and bullshit going on backstage. They're like, fuck it. We got to get back to our roots in football. So I'm going to give it to the AEW Jaguars. I told you, when the product's good in wrestling, they going to lose. When the product's bad, they going to win. The product haven't been great lately. It's all about wrestling. I tell you, Jaguars all about wrestling. Who you got, Vanessa?
I got the Jags going on that one.
Everybody got the Jags. Let's disagree on something. All right, next game. We got the Minnesota Vikings going to play the Miami Dolphins. This is Baller Season 7, everybody. That's the Dolphins. Baller Season 7. Who you
got? Kirk Cousins.
Vikings. I go with the Vikings. Kurt, my favorite cousin. We go with Kurt, my favorite cousin.
They said, as long as it ain't prime time.
Exactly.
I would never pick you on a Sunday.
If it's prime time, prime time, we're going with the Dolphins. You know.
Oh man.
And fun fact for y'all. So 2 things. Number one, TMS is up 1-0. And just to let y'all know, Carson Wentz is actually undefeated on Thursday night. That's why I chose the Commanders. Fun fact for you.
Yeah.
Fun fact, man, it was a terrible game.
It was.
It was a terrible game.
NFL set Jeff Bezos' ass up. I tell you.
I didn't trust. I didn't have faith in either team.
Yeah, but
you want Thursday night games? We got you.
Yeah, but no, I'm be honest. I think Jeff Bezos, he's actually the one that pulled the trigger on Dan Snyder and this whole investigation thing. Because Bezos owns the Washington Post, and the Washington Post is who leaked everything that was going on in Washington with all that misconduct. And Bezos has told Goodell that he wants a team. So it's funny now that the owners are trying to push Snyder out. So
get the
don't
fuck
be
out of there.
Don't be surprised if Bezos
have an
investment
owners
team.
meeting this week or something.
Yep, they're gonna have an owner
Yo,
meeting this
yeah.
week.
They gonna vote. They gonna
and
vote that ass out. Let's go.
Yep.
Yep.
A step closer to hell where he belongs. All right, continue.
I don't know. After these Thursday night games, all I gotta say is Jeff Bezos better give everyone at least a month of free Prime Video. Just
A
say
month?
that's all he owes
I
us.
want the year.
Wrong,
Man.
man.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, now
Start
literally.
next year.
It's sad because the production, the commentary is actually pretty good.
It
That's
is.
what's
Oh yeah,
crazy.
and Al Michaels,
Al
boy.
Michaels
Al
to go
Michaels
to
say whatever
Thursday
the
Night
hell he
Football.
want.
And yeah, they got Kurt Herbstreit out of college.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like Herbstreit doing professional. But,
All
yeah,
All right, but what we got? What's the
everybody
next
got the Vikings,
All right.
right?
one?
Vikings. All right,
Vikings.
next game we got the Cincinnati. Damn, did you really make the Super Bowl last year, Bengals versus the New Orleans Jameis? No fucking up Saints. Who you got?
Bengals.
I go with the Bengals.
Did we say this was going to be a game time decision?
Nah, I told you, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase coming back to the Bayou. You know they're gonna show out.
Yeah,
Give
that's
us
a
the
good
fucking
thing.
Bengals.
we
Yeah.
got the Bengals.
I
Who you
think,
got, Vanessa?
The Bengals, because you're right. They're going back to Louisiana. They
Yeah,
have that chip on their shoulder. They're gonna come out.
yeah. And it's no Marshawn Lattimore. Jamar Chase been itching. He about to have a field day today. Been itching to get in the end zone.
Yeah. All right. Next game, we got Baltimore, Lamar and them and the Ravens versus the New York Football Giants at 4-1. Who you got?
We got big trust on this one. We're gonna go with the Ravens on this one.
Yeah, definitely going with the Ravens. This is probably one of the biggest tests
Yeah.
for the Giants. So yeah, we're going with the Ravens.
Pay that man. Tell the Ravens to pay that man.
Yeah, pay him ASAP. They need to pay him now.
Oh no, the price went up. You know, yesterday's price ain't today's price.
No, we ain't, man. We're gonna continue to underrate the Giants. Okay. Saquon is literally the glue. Saquon and the defense. That is it. Because they have no receivers. Kadarius, listen, everybody on this call right now, everybody, we have more receiving yards than Kenny Golladay this season, okay? We do. And Kadarius Toney.
Yeah, Golladay. That he robbed the bank. That might be up there with worst pickups.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
He's not even on the field most of the game. That's how bad that joint is right now.
It be the main one crying and shit.
Is that?
That shit crazy. All right. Everybody got the Ravens, Lamar and them. All right. Next game. We got the Tampa Bay. I'm pissed off Buccaneers versus the Pittsburgh. Damn, Mike Tomlin. Had to happen one year. Steelers. Who you got?
Nick.
You got to go with the Bucks, bro. The Steelers completed, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, bro. The Steelers got completed, bro. This is one of these, bro. This is one of these Mike Evans 2-3 touchdown games, 10 catches, 130 yards. Yeah.
Brady might throw for 400. He pissed. He pissed off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think they'll keep it. I think it'll be a little bit respectable in the first half, but second half, things are just gonna get out of control.
Nah, Brady about to go off now. You know he got that divorce lawyer he got to pay for. He about to go off.
Exactly.
He got that divorce. You know that divorce injury. He about to go back to the streets. So you know he happy.
I'm trying to tell you, every game he dedicated to Giselle, I'm gonna fuck them up because of you.
He gonna do what he was gonna do what Baker Mayfield was supposed to do to the Browns.
All right, next game. Speaking of that guy, this shit is. I can't believe I'm saying this for the Rams, even though the real bumbo of the week was Thursday. Let's keep it real. But this might be the bumbo of the week. Y'all got Carolina. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with my life. Please let McCaffrey go, Panthers. Hashtag free McCaffrey versus the Los Angeles Did you really make the Super Bowl last year? Rams, who you got?
Rams.
I think this might be a next. I don't.
Yeah.
This gotta be a next. Rams.
Do
It
y'all
gotta be the
have them
Rams.
cover? Do y'all have them covering the 10? Yes or no?
Yes.
Mr. Jones, can we take the under on the 10?
It's up to Zeus. Zeus.
Zeus, you all right over there? You zoned out, man? You all
I
right
was
over
thinking
there?
about it.
We're just
Zeus
thinking.
over here.
That seems like an
I trust
excellent time
MC.
for me to get started on my homework for the week. So I'm thinking that might be my homework game.
All right, cool. All right, so we'll take Carolina to cover the 10. So put that in there. We'll take Carolina plus 10.
Plus 10.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Listen, they fired the coach. They got
I
rid of the
know.
defensive coordinator, and Faker Asfield is not going to be playing. So at this point, they have a glimmer of hope.
Oh, they got Sam Darnold playing? Sam Darnold starting?
Nah, it's PJ Walker, but Sam Darnold is yeah.
Never mind. Say they're gonna cover. Say they're gonna cover. Say they're gonna cover. Say they're gonna cover. They're gonna beat them by more. All right, say this might be an ass.
Hey, can we get 14?
No.
We can't get 14 though. All right. Next game, we got the Arizona Cardinals versus the Seattle. Hey, he doing the damn thing. Seahawks, who you got?
Oh, man.
The Seahawks.
I guess we Cardinals. I go with the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
I'll go with the Cardinals. I'll go with the Cardinals. Nah, Seattle is actually not that bad. Their defense is not. Their defense is not good. Their defense is better. Seattle will be better if they had a better defense.
Yeah.
All right, who we got, y'all? Oh, you picked the Cards. Yeah, we got the Cards.
I'm so sick of the Cardinals. Like, I'm just, not even the Cardinals. I'm just sick of Kyler Murray. Homeboy does not know how to deceive where his throwing is going. And he reminds me of when he's trying to run out of the pocket, he reminds me of my 4-year-old trying to run away from me when he has something that he's not supposed to have. Like, I can't.
Well, y'all know how I feel about the Cardinals. Yeah, y'all know how I feel about the Cardinals.
We know you hate them. We know you hate the Cardinals.
Yeah, they are complete
for all your heart.
Red zone execution is shitty. The coach is shitty. The quarterback decision making is shitty. The only thing decent about that team is their defense. That's it. And I feel sorry for them.
That's legitimately it. Their defense is what's holding them together. I'm going Seahawks on that one.
I would say, if we're going to have Sunday dinner, you should start cooking around that time, 105. All right. Let's talk about the Tony Romo game of the day. This is a good one right here. You got the Bills Mafia versus
game of the week.
Kansas City, Mahomes, and the Chiefs. And no, the fuck is that. The game of the week is at 5:20. West Coast.
No disrespect. I know you guys are Cowboys fans. The Bills versus the Chiefs is the game of the week. I know.
Yeah, it's the real game of the week.
It's the game of the week. I'm joking.
Don't let your partner say that, Tay.
Okay.
Now, I'll say this. To the East Coast, so the entire East Coast, yes, the Eagles and Cowboys. But if we're talking about the entire country, it's this Bills and Chiefs game.
Yeah.
All right, let's check. We're gonna check the ratings. I bet you down.
Man, you can't do that. The Cowboys, y'all ticket sellers. Y'all the biggest fan base. Cowboys games always high ratings. That's unfair.
I'm about to say, but Cowboys
fan base too.
But you got the Cowboys and Philly. Philly's one of the biggest markets. Yeah, that's what I said. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not fair. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Cowboys can be playing Bishop Sycamore, and people will be tuned in watching.
Yeah, people will do that. They play like a European team, a Canadian football team. People are still watching that more than
Bishop Sycamore. I forgot about the fake high school though. That's hilarious. All right, who y'all got?
Bills Mafia. You already know that. Bills Mafia.
Who you got for
Bills
that?
Mafia.
Oh, I got the Bills coming out on this one.
You got the y'all go with the Mafia. We got the
We
Chiefs.
could take exactly.
Okay.
We got the Kansas City Chiefs. Are you kidding me? I told
Okay.
you.
Bills
I
Mafia.
told you. Mahomes Allen is Brady Manning. Okay, that's what it is. And we all know Brady used to whoop Manning's ass early in their careers. The
But you know
same
what's
way
crazy, though?
Mahomes is doing Allen. What's
I'll
that?
pick the under. The 54.5, I think I'll pick the under.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be as high scoring. It's
I
not
don't
going
think
to be as
it's
big
gonna
of
be
a
a high
It
scoring
playoff
might be
game.
like
game.
24-21 or
Nah,
some shit.
I don't think it'll be a high
Crazy.
scoring game.
Yeah.
24-21. That's what I think it'd be.
I agree.
All right, now let's get to the real game of the week. No, that's it. Let's do Monday game first.
Why you want to do Monday game? Nobody wants to see that. Nobody want to talk about that. Well, we're not going. You don't have to mention the Broncos on Monday night. No one cares.
We're gonna spend some time with this, but we got the Fly Eagles Fly versus the How about the Cowboys, baby? Who you got?
Eagles. You already know Eagles, bro.
Fly Eagles Fly. You already know he's gonna go Eagles.
Switch it up a little bit though. Give me 3 keys to victories for the Eagles tonight.
The run game, Jalen Hurts defeating the blitz, and if I have to go one more, pressing the wide receivers on for the Cowboys. Make Cooper Rush play quarterback.
All right, MTD, you got 3 keys to victory for the Cowboys.
Absolutely. Continue to do what they've been doing, which is get pressure with their 4 and not blitzing as much. Making sure that you seal off the edges for when Jalen Hurts wants to roll out, and make sure that you're being physical with the Eagles. And then number 3, run the goddamn ball. Use Pollard and Ezekiel Elliott to control the clock. If you do that, it will open up the play action.
Shout out to my dad.
I'm so glad the Cowboys y'all went to the run back to the run. Like last year, I was like, why y'all went away from the run?
Yeah.
Like
that got that moolah.
That got that moolah. Jerry said he better. Jerry said for $40 million a year, that motherfucker better throw it 40 times a game. That's what Jerry said.
We got 40 million reasons why we have to pass the ball. 40 million reasons.
God damn it, 40 times a game he needs to be dropping back. I don't give a damn.
We're going to let Zeke go anyway. His contract. This is a hell of a mistake, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm voiding it. Exactly. Jerry said, I'm voiding the damn contract anyway. Run Zeke's ass to the ground now.
Go
put I think the 6.5 is kind of high, though.
Yeah, it's very disrespectful.
Yeah, that's high. That's high.
That's Vegas. That's Vegas all day.
All right, who you got, Vanessa?
I got the Cowboys this game. I know. God, it just pains me to say that. I have like a weird taste in my mouth. But yeah,
me too.
Cowboys.
I know. Saying the Cowboys, the Cowboys,
Check my pulse. Am I okay? Am I alive? Okay, we're good.
I'll drink to that.
Is Cooper Rush starting?
Cooper Rush is going to start. And they said Dak. Here's what's going to be weird with Dak. They said
I wouldn't.
Now hold on, listen. They said Cooper Rush is going to start, but Dak will be available if something happens to Cooper Rush.
He start getting his ass beat. I got you. You gotta hit that panic button, the 17-0 real quick. I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be tough because Jalen Hurts gonna be in the shotgun a lot. It's gonna be, so we're gonna have to get into him. And another thing is Stephon Diggs, he can't bite on them routes. Because they do got some dangerous exclusive receivers.
You mean Trayvon?
Trayvon, my bad.
I'm about to say Stephon gonna be trying to get the Chiefs defense to bite on those routes.
Yeah, Trayvon can't bite on them routes though.
Trayvon Martin. Oh no. All right.
What?
You wrong.
You
wrong. Come on, man.
And Parsons just gotta be Parsons, you know what I mean? Hopefully he's kind of healed up. I mean, he can't heal up that fast with a full groin, but hopefully he can still play though.
I hope he can too. I mean, honestly, this is going to be a time where DeMarcus Lawrence going to have to earn that contract that he just got. I mean, he has been earning it this season, but I think at least with Parsons being out there, he'll demand the attention. I honestly don't think Parsons is going to record a sack this game. I think it's going to be literally D-Law.
They might use him as a spy or the
yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, nah, I'm gonna be honest. You don't want to use Parsons as a spy either with a messed up groin because Jalen Hurts. He's got wheels, and he can get out in front of him on that.
Yeah. But
Badass could be a spy if you want to spy, because low key he's been having a decent season.
Yeah, I was about to say yeah. You can throw LV
And
out
he's
there.
playing like he's injury free, so I would say Badass could be a spy.
I agree.
It's gonna be a good one though. I can't wait. If we give y'all first love, talking shit all week. I might pay my face blue next week.
So what you gonna do if y'all lose?
Huh?
What you gonna do if y'all lose?
Oh, the better team won. Humble in defeat.
You see what he doing?
What? I'm not being delusional about it.
Yeah, pretty much.
You want to wear Eagles jersey? You want to wear Kelly Green?
Nah.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Take Jamal. The Eagles won.
Jersey. He is from Vegas.
Hey, next show you got to come in a full Eagles outfit. You got to have a scarf. You got to have all Eagles.
You got to have an eagle on your shoulder.
What's that hat with the eagle that moved? Remember the guy was crying?
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, waiting for it to go out like that? Oh, yeah.
I can't do no shit like that. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to say it.
See, you're not a diehard. You're not a real Eagles fan, man. You supposed to be diehard, bro.
No,
bro.
bro.
You're supposed to have a hard hat, paint your face green.
Said
all
what?
that.
All that.
All that.
I said he's about to have a hard hat.
You better have your Eagles #1 phone finger. You better have all that, man. You better be ready, man.
All of it.
Yeah, because it don't look like you strike the guy that drinks. So you're going to have like 2 big ass Kool-Aid pouches right here on the side. Drinking Kool-Aid.
Nah, man. Man, you drink like root beer, bro. You know what I mean? Look, get some root beer, bro. Dr. Pepper,
you gotta get the Mountain Dew. You gotta get the Mountain Dew. It got to match the colors. You know what I'm saying? Green.
Man, but that's the pickles this week. Good luck.
What about Monday? I think Monday we on
Monday. Okay, that might be another bumbo, but we got the Denver Broncos versus the Los Angeles to the state of the soccer stadium Chargers. Who you got?
Chargers.
To the state of the soccer stadium.
Chargers. This is gonna be a what? 12-15, 9-12.
Y'all got Chargers?
Chargers there. Chargers gonna win this, bro.
Shit, we got Denver.
Yep. You going with Denver? You're taking the Broncos?
Okay. Yep. Russ about to cook.
Okay.
Yeah. Russell gonna be the next one that's gonna be getting a divorce lawyer, but that's neither here nor there. But I'll leave that alone.
Damn, you said because we're gonna lose on because the Broncos. Damn, that's messed up, bro.
He might lose it. All he done for her. Nigga, I got your masters back. I moved the fuck out of see. I did all of this for you. You know how many people want their masters back still?
Oh, of course. But yeah, man, we're gonna take the Broncos. Broncos just have a better defense, and Russ got his shoulder fixed. Hopefully, only thing they're gonna be lacking.
What else they got better than?
Yeah.
Well, we got to see if Keenan Allen gonna be out there. Is he back?
Nah, they got Keenan Thompson out there.
I still got the Chargers winning. The Broncos got the better defense, but the Broncos can't score, bro.
Nah, they got Keenan Kill out there.
They got Melvin Gordon who likes to fumble the ball. They got Russell who's hit
He does. He is a fumbling machine this year.
I don't know about that one, MT. I think I'll go with the Chargers.
But all right, well, we'll take the Broncos.
Yeah, they got the Broncos. They better stampedes and shit.
We got to decide if I'm going to watch this game or not.
Right.
Oh, I'm definitely going to watch it. I don't think that they're going to have 4 bad games in a row.
Yeah, they're going to stampede. They're going to stampede to the old yellow. That's what they're going to stampede to.
Here's the thing. This is one of those. So here's the issue with a lot of those Chargers. I mean, not the Chargers, but those Bronco games as well. When you're playing against a team whose offense isn't together, and so they're not forcing you to score points, it's easy for you to only, want to put up 10, 12, 13, 14 points. But when you have a team like the Chargers that can score in bunches and quickly, you're going to have to play catch up. That's why I said this one is probably going to be the more entertaining games of the Denver Broncos, because this is probably the best offense that they've faced all season.
Yeah, but MC, let's not forget. Some high
Yeah, like every Broncos
offenses look
game,
better
I
than the
give you the first
Broncos.
quarter test. If it's 0-0 at the first quarter, I'm going to watch Monday Night Raw. Tell you that already.
All right.
Fuck. Sick of this shit.
Let's not forget. I'm about to say, let's not forget though. We've seen some middle school, high school teams that got better offense than the Broncos at this point. Like,
Trust me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sula High School, baby, was nice back then. Yeah. Shout out to Sula High School. The Bowl of the game.
A Pop Warner team running a Wildcat offense is better than the Broncos. It's more entertaining.
Well, we'll definitely see, but all right, we'll go from there. That's the picks. Good luck this week, gentlemen. CMS, we already up one, so we should be okay. So how many differences do we have? So it's the Carolina Rams game. I feel like everything is in the afternoon. Carolina Rams game, Bills Chiefs.
Yeah, I think we got 3. Yeah.
Cowboys Eagles, and then Broncos. Yeah, and then Broncos. What's name? Yeah. So it won't be a tie because it's 4 games. So somebody
and y'all up one, so it won't be a tie. It won't be a tie.
Yep.
Because you already up
one.
Won't
be a tie.
So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So all right, we'll go from there. What's next on the agenda?
Otani for MVP. Baseball? God damn it.
Man, shut the hell up.
Otani for MVP.
Boy, the Japanese people, they got something on you, Mr. Jones. Because that's all
Otani for MVP.
They got something.
You've been watching too much anime or something. You just
why he doesn't deserve MVP?
Because he's not a triple crown.
Triple crown, bro. He's a triple crown. You want to have this
give me
discussion?
one play. Matter of fact, I asked this question around if anybody watched baseball. What Triple Crown winner had not won the MVP? Give me one. Just give me one.
Play the Japanese music. Play the Japanese music. What the Japanese music at? Exactly. Yeah, he going down that hill. You down on that hill right now, bro. You down on that hill right now.
Man is a top 5 batter and pitcher. When last time we seen that?
That's the thing.
Who cares? What did his team do?
Anomaly.
What did his team do, though?
What did his team do?
What's the team?
What did the
team do?
What did the team do?
Did
We're
he
talking about
elevate his team?
Exactly.
Did Mike
exactly. What did it?
Did Mike Trout
exactly.
I was gonna say you got
with that same sorry ass team.
Yeah, but you gotta think about it like this. It's literally the fact that one guy is leading most like stats in Major League Baseball. The whole league.
And batting. You got one doing batting and pitching.
And pitching. That's exactly it.
Like, but what his team do? What his team do?
So you think so?
Okay, they play 4 extra games. They get put out tonight. Okay.
But you gotta think about it like this too. So you think he should be more considered for Cy Young more than he is MVP?
No, because he did it in batting too. He did both.
A guy is leading the whole Major League Baseball in all of the statistical categories.
Except for average. Of course, he's not an average.
He led the league in average.
He led the league in average this year.
Yeah.
I gotta look that up. Because if he led the league in average home runs,
he did until the last week of the
season. I think he did before most of the season.
Yeah, I think it's till the last week.
Yeah.
And then
Mr. Jones, I have to say this. Your heart is in the right place, though. I mean, you're making a good argument. But it's just not going to. Triple crown.
See, and I agree. Shohei's doing it both pitching in the field and batting. Most valuable player. Yeah, the team sucked, but looking at his stats and everything, he was doing it on both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, but he didn't elevate any of his team. At least when Judge got out there, like the team.
He was elevate Mike Trout. Come on, man.
And then on top of that, he played for the Yankees, the best branded baseball team ever in the world. Yeah. So you got to factor in that in too.
I was about to say that the pressure that was on him was completely different than the pressure on Otani. Like the Yankees are very like the Yankees fan base is like the Lakers fan base. When you come here, we ready to win now. There is no 2 to 3 years rebuild and all that.
So take
You
Jazz
need to
off
win
the
now.
Yankees. Y'all still might be a wild card team. You take Otani off, they might not win 40
I
games.
don't know. Maybe wild card. Yeah, maybe wild
Yeah.
card. Maybe.
You take Otani off, they win 40 games. This is an all-time worst team.
But that team wasn't good. But that team is not good from the beginning.
Yeah, even with Otani, they only had like 60 wins, if that.
Yeah, 69 wins.
Yeah. So either way, they wouldn't have been in the postseason, so it wouldn't have made a difference.
No, they especially with looking at the AL West. The AL West and the NL West are the toughest divisions to win because you have the Dodgers in the NL and you have the Astros in the AL. Mm-hmm. Those are the hardest divisions to make it into the playoffs. So the fact that this year Shohei he pitched 28 games and his record was 15-9. His ERA was 2.33. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's
so considering that his team was absolute shit.
But the AL East is difficult to come out to. Yeah, good teams in the AL East.
Boston.
You got Boston, Toronto.
I was about to say,
that's a tough division too.
Toronto is so hit or miss.
Tampa. Don't slip on Tampa. The Rays are pretty good. The AL East is pretty tough, bro.
The AL East is starting to build itself. The AL West, though, has consistently for the past 5 years have been the Astros, has been Houston. So the AL East, they're building themselves up to be a great division.
But AL East historically used to be good, though.
Steelers in the 90s.
It's because Boston fell off. A few teams fell off, like Boston.
Baltimore fell off too a lot.
Baltimore had been good for a while, bro. Baltimore had been good for a while. They had been good for a while, bro.
But hold on. But this is the thing, though. How can you say that when literally, so for the AL West, the Astros has literally been the only team dominating from that division? You had the Rays in the World Series in 2020. You had Boston win the World Series in 2018. So the AL East is still up there. And they had 3 teams from that division go to the playoffs this year. So the AL East is up there.
Bro. The AL East is
That's a tough division.
Tampa, Toronto, the Yankees. Boston just fell off, bro. That's like 4 good teams. That's like 4 good teams in that division,
and Boston was just in the ALCS last year. They were just there.
I'm sorry, the AL East is tough, bro. That's a tough division.
They was just there. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, and the whole thing about Judge too. Let's not forget he's in a contract year too. Just to throw that in there.
Now that is something. They better pay that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, he better get paid.
It's like Jalen Hurts.
They backing up that Brent truck for him. They backing up that.
It's like Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is in a contract.
You think they're gonna give him 500?
You said what?
They don't give him 500.
They're gonna have to.
They might have to.
Because of the market.
Yeah, because of the market and because of who he is.
I mean, name the last Triple Crown you can think of. It's been a while. It's been a while.
The last Triple Crown, wasn't it, Miggy?
Was it Albert Pujols or something like that? It was a while ago.
No, it wasn't Albert. It wasn't Albert Pujols. I think it was actually Milton Cabrera. It might have been Cabrera.
Let me look that up.
Tigers Cabrera?
Yeah, Tigers Cabrera. Yeah. I think it might have been him.
I think it was Miggy. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It
was.
Yeah.
It's like 10 years or something like that.
See, I know my baseball shit.
2012.
Yeah, it's been a minute since last.
2012.
Damn, 10 years. Okay. Because I remember he did have a hell of a run with the Tigers.
Because that was the year that Detroit went to the playoffs, but they got who the hell did they lose? Was it Cleveland or somebody beat the hell out of them in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Because he was struggling in the playoffs that year. He had a Triple Crown. He struggled in that playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like batting like one. I think he was like batting 163 or something in the playoffs.
But yeah, Mr. Jones, don't be disrespectful like that. Talking about, oh well, they played 4 more games. Phillies came in and whooped y'all ass in Atlanta. in
Yeah.
there.
We
What
did take
your
an
ass?
L. We took a horrible L.
Yeah.
Them 2 games, the
Wasn't none of y'all
back-to-back
games.
games.
Wasn't none of y'all games even close. You got your asses whipped.
I agree. You'll be right home with me first round. Doesn't matter. Because MLB playoffs equals fuck the favorites.
I
So
see now. Jeez.
so who you got in the World Series at this point?
The Astros
Phillies
and
and
the Phillies.
Astros. Phillies and Astros. It's gonna be Phillies and Astros.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it's gonna be.
You
Yeah,
disagree?
Philly hot right now. Yeah, Philly hot right now.
Think the Padres can put a little? It can be Padres versus Astros. You think that could be
Very possible.
potentially?
It could.
Very possible.
So the Padres also have one more up against the Phillies on this. The Padres have home field advantage.
Yeah.
And from the crowd, the last 2 nights, especially last night, the Padres feed off of that. Like, obviously, all home teams feed off of their crowd, but I mean, last night was insane.
So
Yeah, but I'm be honest
So
with you,
good.
Vanessa. I'm be honest with you, Vanessa. You speaking from a fandom standpoint,
And
here's
you
the
know what?
thing.
That's exactly right. I am speaking from a standpoint.
Yeah, you speaking from a fandom standpoint. You are literally talking to somebody who's unbiased, who's telling. I've been telling Mr. Jones all year, even when the Yankees got off to their good start, the Yankees ain't gonna win shit. When we get to the playoffs, we're gonna lose like we always do.
Yep,
I'm telling you right now that the team that has been accomplishing special things this season outside of the Padres has been the Astros. Some of the records and stuff that they've been doing, it's just been unprecedented what they've been doing.
Verlander, and you know what? Yeah, and
Verlander's old ass.
right.
Yeah, Verlander's old ass leading the AL and wins, all of that kind of stuff. It's unheard
he damn near
of.
the GOAT. He damn near the GOAT. He up there.
Astros. Astros
You're
going back.
absolutely right. No, and you're absolutely right. I am speaking about this from a fan point because obviously, if you guys haven't picked up on this, I'm a huge Padres fan. So yeah, you're absolutely right. I am speaking from a fan point.
Now, is there any chance
the Astros are going to make it to the series?
You know,
like, the Astros.
The spirit of Tony Gwynn is there.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, that's the last time they made it. Tony Gwynn, '98.
Yeah, you're right. When they played at Qualcomm.
Mm-hmm.
You're right.
Is there any chance Ortiz could play in the World Series? I know he had 80 games. So is it going into next season?
Yeah, he's going in. Yeah, it's going in the next season.
I don't think he played in it this year.
Oh, okay. I know he had 80.
I don't think so because it's been. Yeah, he can't play this year. He can't play this year.
No, he's done.
I'm trying to do my math real quick. I'm like, no.
Yeah, he'll probably be back. He'll be back in like the 3rd month or something. Like when does baseball start? April. His ass will be back in like June or something like that next year.
Yeah, because so I'm not quite sure about this.
Hold on, you're breaking up a little bit. You're boring just a little bit.
Can't even.
Oh, hold on. We can't hear you.
Hold on, your sound. It's cracking a little bit.
Okay.
It's like you're typing.
Yeah, or you moving a mouse or something. That's what I'm like. You typing your last minute final essay before it's due. Like at 1 o'clock.
Anybody seen Halloween yet?
No, I don't want to see that.
No, and don't. They need to just go ahead and retire that series, bro. It's like over.
You ain't like the last 2 joints?
Stop it. Look, Jones,
Mr. Jones, are you trolling right now? Are you trolling?
2 movies ago was decent. I ain't like the last one. This is like he's literally Kane.
I think it's need to retire. Bring him back in like 10 years to the new generation or something.
Yeah.
Well,
I think it's over for the Halloween series.
This is the last one, so I'll watch it to give it respect.
Yeah.
Look, MC just jumped in the picture. That's crazy.
Yeah. With a player being suspended, they can participate in spring training.
Can you guys hear me?
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So that's what I was talking about before. Actually, Halloween, a friend of mine saw it, and he said that it was awful. So I haven't seen it yet.
I can imagine.
Well, the last couple.
What you talking about? What you talking about? The Kurt Warner movie? What you talking about?
No, Halloween.
No, actually, no. Hold on. Actually, I'm gonna have to disagree with your friend. So that Halloween Kills was absolute trash, but Halloween Ends, it actually started off very good. I didn't finish it yet, but I'm about an hour in, and I've enjoyed what I've seen so far. Because I'm not gonna lie, when they release these movies to these streaming services first, and then put them in theaters, they normally be trash. This one was actually good.
But can we not ignore the elephant in the room?
Nah,
can
I
we not
think
ignore the elephant in the room? That this man is literally been a grown ass man chasing the same woman for 60 years and still haven't killed her yet. Like, are we just gonna ignore the elephant in the room?
Yeah, so we gonna know Michael Myers took a lot of L's in his lifetime.
It's kind of hard though to read the timeline of that shit because there was so many different variations. Like the Rob Zombie Jones kind of fucked the timeline.
It don't matter.
No matter. He took L's. It's been like 50 years, bro. He's been trying to kill us since like the 70s, bro.
He has.
Yeah, bro. Bro, he been.
That man is.
When he
That man
when he was trying to kill her, I think disco was still relevant. I think disco was still relevant when he was trying to kill her.
Yeah, I will survive.
Lava lamps was a trend when you started killing her.
I still have some, but yeah.
Hey, yo, think about it, yo. Jamie Lee Curtis had 4 kids in the process of this whole timeline.
Oh, shit.
They're all grown as hell.
Jamie Lee is a great grandma now. He's still trying to kill her, bro. Come on, come on, son.
Yeah, talk about holding a grudge. Holy shit.
That's petty. Like, you don't have to let stuff go.
Yeah, you finally got me for the love of basketball shit. Now I'm starting not to like I hate you. He finally got me off the love and basketball shit. Like, man.
Love and basketball, man.
Mike, why did you
talking about Love and Basketball? Hey, man, you made me change my mind on Love and Basketball when you was playing. I'm like, damn, man, you right.
It's the most toxic movie ever made.
He was like, Q was a piece of shit, bro. Like, when you say that, I'm like, yeah, Q was a piece of shit, bro. Like,
his dad
here's the thing. I was about to say, well, even back in the day, I've never been like the biggest fan of the Halloween series. Like, it's been decent, but the one I always enjoyed was Friday the 13th. Always. And it was just the way that Jason evolved over the years, from when he used to have the pillowcase over his head, then when he finally got the hockey mask and everything. So I've always enjoyed Jason more than Michael Myers, me personally.
Yeah, Jason was cool today. That Jason Takes Manhattan was pretty funny. Yeah, man, boxing.
Yeah.
But then, never mind. You knocked over his head. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Jason
and Jason went dead after that too.
Jason X was trash. Jason X should have been on the Sci-Fi Channel. That's how bad.
The 09 reboot.
Should have been.
Hey, Jason
I
X.
like the 09 reboot.
Jason X was trash.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was trash
in a lineup,
but it was hilarious. Jason X was definitely like one of those Showtime After Dark movies. Like, I swear to God.
Now that joint was that's a sci-fi original movie. It should be like followed up with Giant Octopus versus Mega Shark or something. Sharknado 5 or something. Hey, now Sci-Fi Channel do be having like some funny titles though. Like they be like Cave Monster. It's like Giant Shark versus Giant Octopus. Like it's always something. Like they love versus.
Yeah. Nah, it definitely is.
I was always a Freddy guy. Freddy had me laughing. Freddy's had me in tears.
Yeah, but they'll never.
He was so creative how he killed it. He was so creative.
Yeah, but he was also original too.
You know, Freddy was not like a pedo though.
He was.
That's
his origins some bullshit.
That's why I was like, I couldn't really gravitate towards Freddy. I was just
get you. I get you. Yeah,
I get you. Yeah, he is a little. Yeah, creepy.
But that's the only reason. But that's the only reason why.
That's why he got burnt up.
I was about to say that, and that's the only reason. If you look at society today and like how sensitive everything is, that's why he never got a full reboot. If you notice, they threw like they did Freddy versus Jason, but then they did a couple Friday the 13th. Yeah, they rebooted. They rebooted Halloween. It once. Yeah,
they did reboot it once, and it was like 2010 when they rebooted it. So
that
was
like trash.
Oh,
yeah, it was definitely
trash. They didn't have Robert Englund.
Yeah.
That was trash.
Yeah, the rule was so bad we forgot about it.
Yeah, they forgot. Yeah, it was terrible.
We forgot about
it was terrible.
Yeah, that shit was trash.
Yeah. So unfortunately, due to him being in the nature of him being a pedo, and you already know people gonna go crazy about that. He's not gonna get a full reboot, unfortunately.
Never.
Unless they change the story.
That's true.
No,
unless they
they're gonna make him a teacher. That's
abusive
Nah,
sister. Like he just beat on kids.
Think about it. Whole time they gonna give him the lighter version of the Candyman version of the story, and just his version.
They did change the fuck out of Candyman because what he just
Yeah, they
like.
definitely did.
Yeah, they did. They had to modify. You know how to make a modern twist to it. That's how they did.
I mean, they can't. I mean,
Because
you can't really
Candyman,
have
I
a
was
guy.
like,
Yeah, but you can't really have a guy that's rolling around in a hook that's going after people that slavery, ties.
Yeah,
It's a whole little,
Mm-hmm.
It's more about the backstory more than what it
but
is
that's
the actual
that's the original Adoka though. That dude was chasing it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He had that fever, MT.
He definitely did. He had that fever. He had that white fever. He did that portrait. He did a portrait of her. He said, "I had me a taste of this."
Go ahead and do it in your Uncle Ruckus voice. You about to do it in your Uncle Ruckus. He had white fever.
White fever. It took over. It cost him an arm and possibly a leg, but he was still right into it.
Yeah, he chased her the whole movie. I'm like, she ain't even bad though.
No. Well, here's the thing. No, the original one that he did the portrait of, she was bad.
Yeah.
She was a baddie. But the new one, no, not at all.
Yeah, but even like the common sense part of this joint was kind of like, you really thought you were gonna cut a man's hand off, give him a hook, and then pretty much bury him in bees, and didn't think he was gonna come back to life.
Exactly.
He gave him honey.
Exactly.
Hey, bro, you.
Yeah.
I think Scream is an underrated series though.
Scream is, and then you know what else I watched too? You know what else don't get the credit it deserves? Saw. Saw was very thought provoking.
Cause that was original too.
Yeah, that shit almost killed the low, but I did like it. But it almost killed the
especially the first one. Nah, the first one caught you on guard. When dude just got up at the end, bro, I was like, what the?
Yeah. Like the
Sorry,
first.
I didn't mean to do a spoiler, but if you didn't see Saw, you saw like living underneath a rock.
I'm pretty sure everybody have watched Final Destination 1 and 2.
I was just gonna say Final Destination is another one.
Yeah, Final Destination up there, they pretty good.
I bet you guys have drove behind a log truck since.
Ever since that, I never ever drove behind it. As soon as I see that, I take a final.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I go ahead switching like.
I see a semi carrying cars behind, like on the freeway or something. I'm like, nope, I still gotta get out of there.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Any semi truck that's carrying logs, cars, the metal pipes, anything that can just run through.
Yeah, because that Bad Boys 2, man. I never want to call the flag me. Like Bad Boys 2 fucked me up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro, it was bad. I'm gonna tell you another one that was pretty decent. I actually watched the reboot of Hellraiser that went straight to Hulu. That one was actually pretty good.
They made a female now, right?
Yeah, was it good?
Yeah. No, it was actually good.
It was real always good. Had the respect for Pinhead.
Well, is it on Amazon Prime? What is it on?
Nah, it's just on Hulu. It's just on
Hulu.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was decent. Like, and it had a nice twist to it. Yeah, it had a nice plot twist to it. Everything. I was like, okay. I was like, all right, y'all rebooted this pretty good.
I mean, I like the Sidious. The original Sidious is like one of my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Because it kind of brought back that jump scare and horror with good plots and shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, Insidious and it's another one too. What's the other one? Insidious and you know what I'm talking about? It's
To me, the best one I've seen so far is The Quiet Place. That series is pretty much one of the best ones.
Both of them is decent.
Nah, Quiet Place is that's a dope sci-fi horror movie, bro. That's pretty good.
It's like they took what Cloverfield did and made it better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Cloverfield.
And what's the name of that series?
Cloverfield wasn't bad. It just messed up your,
Actually,
I think it was the camera.
Decent theaters. I think the theater experience made it kind of decent.
Yeah.
And then Bird Box. I'm good. As long as they don't do another Bird Box, I'm all right.
That's true.
Did anybody like
if
Bird
they
Box?
do,
Bird Box was okay. It was okay.
They got to come up with a remake that was more like the book.
Yeah,
Bird Box, it was okay. I think social media hyped it up.
And hold on, and what's that horror movie where it's the husband and the wife that are like medians? I mean, not medians. They go on and like doing exorcism on people, and it's like based on a true story. All of those were pretty good.
They got to come up with another jump too. Actually,
yeah, they are.
Oh, the
Hey, we ain't even talking about Chucky.
Conjuring.
How we not talking about Chucky?
Oh yeah, and the Chucky the series is pretty good too.
The TV show is alright.
But you heard about the new jump?
Yeah, you talking about
Conjuring? Yeah, what is it? The devil something? Conjuring. The devil did.
The Nun was trash though. The Nun was trash. That was a trash movie.
Fucking Annabelle.
Which one?
Nun. The Nun. The Nun was trash.
Yeah. I'm about to say the Nun and all of that tied into
They
it.
made a whole franchise out of that joint.
They made like a whole universe of it. Like a fake horror movie universe.
Oh,
yeah, because what is it? The Curse of La Lorena is in there.
Yeah, nope, we don't say that. We don't say that at all. We don't say her name. We don't go around big bodies of water or rivers.
Yeah.
Annabelle was part of it too, right?
Yeah, Annabelle was part of it.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit.
We don't go around.
Yeah, but she was.
We don't go around.
But Annabelle. But I'll say this about Annabelle.
But didn't it happen?
Even though it was a part, but it was kind of like its own.
Yeah.
You said what?
I'm talking about
No, they try to make it its own, like as far as the movie wise, but that was actually based on like a true story. Like the doll was different though. You know what I'm saying? It was like a little button doll.
Yeah, but they found a way to like incorporate it and all that. And I think like they brought John and whoever his wife's name is in like Annabelle Creation or something, like the origin story of Annabelle.
I was gonna say, it was the couple that actually owns the doll that I think tied it all together.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah,
like, aren't each individual movies like the different stories of whatever, but it's like the only connector is it's them sort of thing. Is that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about like
Annabelle and all those movies.
Yeah,
so
like all of them are tied in together.
The different movies, they're in the same universe because everything that's pretty much happening, they did have different places that they did exorcism, or like the wife was like telepathic, had telepathic type of spiritual powers that she could tap in with different spirits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, shit was. I like it. It was raw. And then everything kind of ties in and makes sense. It was like the Marvel of horror stories.
Yeah, it definitely was. It was. They had he's right. They had like one big universe.
Between that and Saw like 2 spinoffs, like 11 movies.
Yeah. I think those are like the only 2 jumps that, like, far as horror stories that actually make sense.
Yeah.
Well, I know one. What movie they ain't going to keep doing? That's the Amityville horror. They ain't going to do that shit again.
Oh yeah, Amityville horror.
What about The Hills Have Eyes though? No remakes was crazy.
Yeah, they definitely were. They was graphic as hell too. They was graphic.
What about Texas Chainsaw? Because they've been around forever.
Man,
now they redid Texas Chainsaw a few times, bro.
Yeah, I want to say they just came out with one not too long ago, and that kind of was trash.
Yeah.
Probably like last
they redid it. They redid one like 15 years ago.
It was like last Halloween. No,
I'm about to say that. Yeah. No,
they redid Texas Chainsaw. Yeah, multiple times. Multiple times they redid.
Yeah, and they tried to make this one, like more modern and everything. Like they, like they was talking about like gentrification, and they was like buying up a town, and
I'm smacked.
They went woke.
That's right. Yeah, because they bought the town. I remember that. Yeah, they bought the little town, and and just started picking them off one by one. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Is Gremlins a horror movie?
Gremlins, man, hell no. That's stupid.
No.
Did
that count as a?
Put him in the microwave and shit.
I think it is.
It might count. It might be the horror though.
Yeah, that little motherfuckers is scary to me.
Yeah, but they count that more as a Christmas movie though. They actually count it as a Christmas movie for some weird reason. They actually count it as
I just saw that. It was a new.
People complain about Die Hard.
Article, Gremlins is considered a Christmas movie.
No, it's not.
It is considered. It's around if you. Yeah, it is.
It was around Christmas time.
Christmas.
Yeah,
it is a horror movie. I looked it up. It is considered a horror movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
They're putting it in the same.
Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie. Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Don't hate, man. It happened during around Christmas time, so it's a Christmas movie.
Friday after next.
Follow the logic. Follow the logic. Follow the logic.
Next is one of the best Christmas movies.
And that's
of all
actually
time.
a Christmas movie.
No, Die Hard is the GOAT.
You see Santa.
It was a Christmas party. They was exchanging gifts. They was exchanging gifts at the office party. It was a I think they had Christmas lights in the movie, so I think it was a Christmas movie. Follow the logic. Follow the logic.
It didn't happen
on
Christmas Day.
It was around Christmas time.
All right. Well, if that's the case, Step Brothers is one of the best Christmas movies now.
Man, Step Brothers don't count, man. No.
It does. They had Thanksgiving and Christmas. They had their ugly sweaters on and everything in that movie.
So that we can
Jiggle All the Way, one of my favorite.
Step Brothers. Die Hard is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. Know that?
Nah, bro.
Step Brothers.
Greatest Christmas movie. It's the GOAT. It's the GOAT.
No,
it's a great movie.
Great
action movie.
He saved the day on Christmas, around Christmas time, bro. How can you not? He saved the day around Christmas against like terrorists. Come on, man. How can you not like?
Look around.
He's a hero. It was around Christmas, man.
Hey, Bill, one snowman.
It was in California, man.
Shopping for no toys.
I just try to stay away from. Yeah, I just try to stay away from that. I'll be like, they built that whole thing
had snow.
Man, he saved the day, man. At a Christmas party against terrorists, bro. How can you not like that, bro? Come on, son. It was in Los Angeles. Of course, it's not going to snow. So they couldn't build a snowman. It was in Los Angeles. Exactly.
Yeah, I will give them their credit though. I will give Die Hard his credit because they always do it around the same time of year, and it's always around holiday time. Because even part 2, they was
makes sense. It's a holiday movie.
So what's the third one around Thanksgiving?
All of them wasn't around Thanksgiving. All of them.
The third one, the Joe with Samuel
Jackson. The third one.
Oh no, that was
the third one. The third one was like in the summertime. That was like around. That was around cookout days. You know, cook out outside. So I can't remember exactly. It was in the summertime, wasn't it? I think it was in the summertime.
Yeah, that one came on.
I think it's the summertime. I think it's in the summertime.
Yeah, you're right. Samuel was sweating like a motherfucker in the beginning. With that
Die Hard 2 was at Dulles Airport, right? Die Hard 1, yeah. Die Hard 1 was in LA, Dulles, and the third one was in New York. Yeah.
In New York, yeah. When you walk around with that ring.
You don't count the fourth and fifth ones, right?
No, hell no.
They like Star Trek 5. You know how Star Trek 5.
They fast and the furious, that motherfucker. I tell you that, but that shit has some unbelievable.
We put that in the category as Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift type of situation. Yeah, we put that in that category.
But don't see about DK though. DK was the best villain.
Yeah, Die Hard 4 and Die Hard 5.
Jeff King was that nigga.
They in the upper room, bro. We don't talk about them. They in the upper room.
Well, Die Hard 4 and 5 wasn't the worst. It just wasn't better than the first 3. We just gonna say that.
It's like
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad.
It was too over the top.
Yeah,
like Bridges.
I wouldn't say it's bad. Yeah.
The whole street almost fell on me, but it didn't. Like what the fuck? Who see that bullshit?
All right, if that's up there, then Batman Returns is like the best.
Yes. That's actually that happened around Christmas time. It happened on Christmas Day.
It did.
Penguin is a hell of a villain.
They actually do.
It happened around it, I guess. Man.
They had Prince on the soundtrack. I don't know, man. Batman Returns might be up there.
Don't nothing get better than that.
Decent video game.
Get better than that. Just saying.
Now, if you talk about Batman,
if you want me to go on my bag, and I'm about to say, I probably know everybody, mama probably agree with this, and we the preacher's wife.
Preacher's wife. What do you say? Preacher's wife. You said Preacher's wife is the greatest man. Must be talking about.
That's it. Everybody's mama will agree. You know what? I do love that movie.
That's some boomers. I'm gonna tell you right now. Boomers.
I'm gonna tell you right now. One of the most underrated Christmas movies of all. What's the joint with Charlie Murphy and Morris Chestnut and Gabrielle Union? And my man Jay Jizzy in there.
Who's Jay Jizzy?
Jay Jizzy. That was Charlie Murphy rap name in there.
Yeah. Damn.
What was it?
It sounds familiar.
Dang.
What's it?
What is the name of that joint?
It is good. I'm glad it's a real Christmas time. Drink a lot more.
we got 2 months. You know what I mean? We got like 2 months.
But that shit like this. You know what I mean? That shit goes on.
Halloween is like right around the corner, bro.
Yeah, the perfect holiday.
The perfect bro, we should do a Halloween show.
Yeah, perfect holiday.
A Halloween show. We're going to do a Halloween show? Everybody dress up?
Yeah, that's fine. We can do a Halloween show.
Like a good idea, man. All right, Tay. I'm coming as the Red Ranger. Who you coming as? You going?
Hold up. Time out.
You're part of the toxic fan base, so you probably be the Green Ranger. You know what I mean? Be Tommy. Tommy's very toxic, man. He almost, you know what I mean?
They go with the Eagles too. You might as well stay with the two colors.
You know,
man, my man single-handedly destroyed the Power Rangers, bro.
Hey, he whooped their ass the first meeting. That nigga jumped in the sword and whooped their ass.
He was stressing. 5-year-old me was stressed out.
Niggas was like, oh.
They was in that joint.
Where did you
go?
How you jump in the bacon sword and whoop their ass, though? That was some gangster shit.
Bro.
That dude Tommy whooped him without a Zord, without the dagger.
My man jumped in the Zord and gave him smoke, bro. He wanted to smoke. He pulled up.
Yeah. Our childhood was better, bro.
Yeah. And did not use their weapon.
Tommy said, he said he don't want peace.
You know, Power Rangers.
You don't want peace, you want problems.
He was low key watching anime back there.
Yeah,
because the dubs was horrible when Rita was on there.
Man, the old Power Ranger movies actually was pretty good if you actually look at them, especially the first one.
We talking about not Ivan Ooze, but the first one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't.
First one wasn't that bad, bro. The first one wasn't that bad, bro.
Huh?
First one wasn't that bad, bro.
Yeah,
I just like the outfits when they turn ninjas.
No, the first part, yeah, but it was still good though.
The first one was good. The second one I ain't like. I did not like
McDonald's. That's when McDonald's had the little coins.
The first one was dope. The first one was dope, bro.
First one was good.
Second one was good, not as good as the first one.
Power Rangers Turbo is a better movie. Sorry, Turbo.
It's like you know.
Turbo. Yeah.
All right, look, it's my turn. Okay. Great turn. Nah, for real. No, I said it's my turn because that's the transition that we're going to. Lil Baby dropped his album. You know what I'm saying? This past Friday. And salute to him, first of all, to reaching superstar status because nobody else dropped an album when he dropped his.
It was playing.
Red Hot Chili Peppers, and it was a better album.
Man, he's playing. It's a different genre, Mr. Jones.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. They still doing it.
Yeah,
that new Red Hot Chili Peppers is decent.
Anyway, so the Lil Baby album, Zeus, I will give you your credit because you said that this album would not be better than My Turn, and it's not.
We both said it.
Yeah, but I think we get more personable. Like I think we get more of Lil Baby with this album.
But why? Why you stick to the same formula though? A lot of new artists do that. They don't have to
because a lot of because
Lil
Durk
did the same shit.
Well, he didn't switch it up. The thing was, the people who he wanted to do his chorus is locked up, Mr. Jones. Damn, Gunna's away. Gunna being away messed up a lot of stuff. And so did Young Thug. Jeez. Give the man a break. You know he had Future on there. The joint with Future is one of the best songs. But he can't have Future on the whole thing.
Before we continue, our guest, Vanessa, thank you for coming.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Sorry, my kids are going crazy. I gotta go check on them, make sure that they're not breaking anything at my mom's house.
Good luck. Peace.
Yeah, no.
All right.
But
That's
And but
now
it's
what
also
you,
but
what's
this
you
new
saying
music
about
Friday
this?
also ties to my ill of the week too. But I'll let y'all continue with the new music.
Ooh, we forgot about that.
What?
There's only one person that's getting his ill this week. I'm sorry.
Oh,
The self-claimed queen of rap right now. Nicki Minaj get L of the week, bro.
Hell of the
damn.
Damn, man. Damn,
week.
man.
Damn, bro. What she
Damn.
do?
What she do now,
What she
man?
do?
Two in a
Tell the
row.
people.
Well,
Leave her alone, T. Two
Tell the
in a
people.
row.
no, hell no. I don't care about no damn bars.
Tell the people. Bob's gonna hunt you down, bro. He gonna hunt
Yeah.
you down, bro.
How about buy me an
Delonte
album first?
Hinton is his Facebook. For those of y'all that don't know,
Is
tap
it?
him.
Say gonna be on his lunch break eating his tuna salad. They just gonna pull up on you, bro.
They be like, did it on him. Let's go put in the car. Shit it
Well,
up.
I do have a
They
CC
gonna
if they want to try something stupid, but okay.
say you gonna be down the bread hour at John's. You just gonna get mean mugged by a bunch of females. They know you. Say, I know
Hey, don't matter to me. I don't care. But now she get the L of the week because of her little nomination Tabasco about because Super Freaky Girl getting replaced or moved from rap to pop. But if you listen to the song is actually pop. So I'm trying to figure out what the argument is on that. But yeah, she's a rap artist, but the song is a pop song. So let's get that out the way first. It was more the fact that I'm giving her the week is because now she brought in a new artist into the fold of this for no apparent reason. Like there was no reason that Lotto should have been in this conversation, like in that conversation at all, because of the big energy, like that song, because he's trying to compare big energy to Super Freaky Girl, two different completely records. To me, they're two different records. I think Big Energy is
Is it?
more of a hell yeah, it's two different records. To me, it is.
I mean, because Lotto, they ain't do nothing but flip a pop song and made it popish. Doja Cat could have
Which
rapped that.
now, which now is like hip. Now when you think about it now, especially from on the female market of it, most of your pop like rap songs are pop influenced. If you really think about it,
Yeah, that's true.
so it's like that's I can see why the Grammys switched it from being a rap category to a pop category because it's sampled from a pop song, right?
Yeah.
So her argument and then bringing in Lotto into that whole thing was to me it was like, what's the point? Like you're making dumb arguments. Of course Lotto responded, and then now they had their little back and forth about what's happening. But my main thing was always be with this. It's like she do this unnecessary shit all the time. It's like, what is your point of your argument most of the time? So I'm like, so you complaining about being out of a rap category, but you're not crying about the nomination. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Oh no, I already know about that. I mean, 9 times out of 10, like, look, she been crying since motherfucking Travis Scott sold the goddamn tickets with his album, and she
Yeah.
didn't get number one. She ended up crying when who the fuck
Cardi
else
went
was
number
number
one.
one?
Cardi went number one.
It was
Cardi.
it was
Cardi
Cardi.
passed. When Cardi passed, she got really heated.
I
Yeah.
think shit. I want to say she kirked on DJ Khaled too because he had all features and shit. He got number one time when she came out with a remake
Yeah.
album of the Pink Print or
Yeah.
Pink Friday, one of them bitches. But I don't
You
know.
could have did what Tyler did.
Pretty
Take that shit from him.
much.
Yeah.
Like, why
So
cry
I'm like,
about it when you can just go ahead and prove what you are? Like every
yeah.
time she don't get that number one.
It's like it's like a whole fiasco with it. Because I was like, because when I was when I was listening to it, I was like, so what's the base of your argument? Because you are sampling a pop song. It's not going to be considered a rap song because you're a rap artist. I understand that, but the song is sampled through a pop song. It's a pop record. Just like Starship. Starship was a pop record.
But you don't think Lotto's on a pop record? I mean, it came from Mariah Carey.
But the
Is
only
that
thing
pop or
was,
R&B?
that's what I'm saying. But the thing is, you guys, like I'm saying, like
Because it
most
was R
of
and B,
the
and then you kind of rap into it. I mean, it's kind of a rap
exactly.
category song.
Yeah, because I was
I
like,
would have
even with
considered that pop. But
I
no, I'm
mean,
saying both.
yeah, of
I do
course, but
think
it's not. But why even mention that? Why even be salty
exactly.
though?
You got
yeah,
all
that's
you
my
Like,
got
whole
all
thing.
these
Why mention it? But she
yeah.
did. She does kind
Out
of
of
have a
all the
point.
songs that's out, like all the songs that came out, she brought out a lot of those songs. Like nobody else's song that came out that year, that when she brought out Super Freaky Girl, that she could have made the argument a little bit better. None of the other songs that you could think about that came out during her time, but during that record was not a pop record.
I mean, to be honest, both of the songs sucks, and I don't think either one of them should win anyway. But
I don't think they are anyway, because you got to think about the categories. The pop, more than likely, it's going to go to Taylor Swift or somebody like that. You already know it's Grammys, and I'm like, and when you crying about the Grammys and the nominations, like you
Oh,
crying
they
over a
did the Grammy
nomination,
nominations already. I do not pay
yeah,
attention anymore. We used to actually do like segments on that.
yeah. But now they, yeah, because I think it was actually the Grammy, a committee. They actually, they were saying, all right, we're switching this song from being rap to being pop. But when you look at it, especially like I said, especially with female rap artists, most of their songs are pop songs, including Big Energy. But out of all the records, you're gonna bring that record up, like, because that drug out. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna fake. I hear more Big Energy more than I hear Super Freaky Girl. I'm not even gonna fake.
I mean,
yeah,
duh. Yeah, yeah.
I don't even. I forgot that even was a song. I can't even tell you what it sounds like right now.
Me either.
Exactly.
What you
Me either.
say?
you know,
Well,
so that was like, what's gonna be what's gonna be your next argument of this whole situation? You know what I'm saying? What's gonna be your next argument?
Just be like I'm retiring. Just be like I'm retiring.
Yeah, she needs to be honest with you, but I don't think she will, because everybody, like I said, her fan base is going to keep her in this
I
higher
ain't even gonna lie to
regard.
you. You know how she acting? She acting like the auntie that come to the cookout and we talk about everybody and shit because ain't nobody knows her little outfit.
But been married 3 times and it can't keep it.
Like, you don't see me, you know.
I mean, when she does that, it discredits her legacy. It fucks up her legacy.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
if anything,
her
I
in
think
general.
she
I mean,
should be
her
humble.
whole personality did, truthfully.
Yeah.
Yeah, her whole personality did
Because
that.
I just think once competition started to come in, because we can't sit here and fake like this is the longest running era of like female hip hop,
Yeah,
like where there's different music from different females.
yeah. Since the
Well,
90s. Yeah,
yeah, since the
And,
90s.
and like they're charting. It's not like they're just making music. Like nigga, they're in competition like shit.
yeah. But
So
the only difference is a lot of these artists are working together outside of the fact of music.
I mean, and this shoot, and I'm shoot. I mean, to be real, I think this what proves her greatness, though. I mean,
Yeah,
think about
like
it. Like, if you think
like
about our legends
yeah,
of new era of hip hop, everybody coming in and they're still doing their thing
yeah,
and not sending out. I mean, we did have that young OG, you know what I'm saying? You know, hating on the new niggas and shit like that, but
yeah.
shit got over with. Either you was still making high shit or you wasn't.
Exactly. I just feel as though, and I mean, and this is the end of my argument on that. I just think she need to embrace more of the new artists and stop trying to be in competition with them. That's just me though. But I think because of her fan base and because of her market, she ain't gonna allow it to happen. It ain't gonna happen. Unlike a Cardi, unlike Cardi, Lil Kim back in the day and all that, like they ain't gonna do that. Missy Elliott, like they're not gonna embrace. She's not gonna embrace the new artist because, like I said, Cardi just had a song with freaking Glorilla, and that joint is getting played right now. Like, but Key say. But
yeah. Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, though, like, yeah, she need to chill out. It might be time to hang it up.
Think she should retire? I thought she said she was going to retire. Then she came back.
I don't
Remember
even think she
said
should
was done?
retire. I think, man, what I think she should go ahead and
Or drop
fuck
some
that.
fire. One of the two.
Yeah, that's it. Get in the studio, man. Fuck
She
that
still
shit.
she still got talent.
yeah, that's
Like,
what I'm saying. Yeah, don't get me
fuck
wrong.
that.
Still
Like,
got talent.
you still got ties to motherfuckers in the game. Like, it ain't
I
like
know,
you
like,
can't
you
just
know.
get. Or I mean, unless you ain't
I'm
got
about to
it.
say Wade been spending some of his best shit in a long time. He can get Wade right now.
Yeah.
Well, Carter 6 coming soon.
Yeah, but you also got to think about it like this too. Wayne is also.
You serious?
Yeah, he announced it. He working on Carter 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But just like I was saying, like that, even Wayne, he's adapted to the new artists. He's collaborating with a lot of new artists, so it's like, you know, it's all. He's even like I say, he's even like, you know what I'm trying to say. Like he's trying to like help bring up the new artists, you know, bring the new artists in type of thing, other than just try to hold them back type of situation.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of that in the men's anymore.
It's too much going. I mean, it's too much of a style for it to be like that.
Especially since J. Cole just started hopping on other people's shit.
Yeah, plus it's too many styles. Like,
I mean, but you gotta think about it. I think he just came to the realization, like, all right, boom, might as well give out this because he's already trying to either set up for retirement or work on something else that's going to be a different cadence or a different flow.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I think he want to chill, just be a record label owner for a while, hop on the track too, let niggas know he still got it.
I mean, think about it. You know, it was a point in time like Jay wasn't doing features with nobody.
That's true. Yeah. Yep.
Now you can get a J feature, you know, if you stay in long enough.
I'm trying to think. When was he doing features?
What you mean? If it wasn't for like Rockefeller and none of that shit, or like what was that? I want to say maybe like
because even when he
Black
took that
Album?
quote unquote retirement, he was killing features.
It'll only come from one or two people. It'll come from the same person.
Mm-hmm.
He killed the Jeezy joint. Killed the
but that was later though. Like,
he killed the Slim Thug joint. Nah, that's all during that gap between Black Album and Kingdom Come when he's supposed to be retired.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Yeah, Black Album, Kingdom Come and shit.
His only.
He only had like 2-3 features.
Yeah, but
he had several.
No, he didn't have several. He had 2-3. And 2-3 that mattered.
Yeah, because I'm about to say, truthfully, he didn't start collabing until DMX came around, truthfully. Because he wasn't doing no collabs like that.
Oh, now in the beginning, yeah, it would probably be like with Bad Boy, and that's it.
If that, yeah, I'm about to say, if that. And that was big.
He had Fox, he had Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
DMX covered for his spot. Shit.
Yeah.
DMX did have a spot for a minute though.
98 was probably 98.
DMX was hotter than Jay-Z, like 97, 98.
Yep, and then 99 came around, Hard Knock Life dropped, and then
what was that hell have no
even when Hard Knock came out, DMX was still up there.
DMX was still up there.
DMX still was hotter, bro. Yeah, what these bitches want from a nigga. Bro. Bro.
And then he had the movies going and all that shit.
Yeah. DMX was a hot artist than Jay-Z, like from 97 to like 2000.
Oh,
overall, DMX was the better. He had a better overall like career.
DMX had a better start. He had a better start than Jay-Z. A way better start. That's not even a debate.
I agree 1,000%. It's not a debate. It's not a debate.
That's not even a debate.
DMX and Cardi B got the two best years of rap history.
Don't forget
50 Cent. You sleeping on 50 Cent, bro. 50 Cent had a nice start too.
What, 03?
50 Cent, bro.
Yeah, but DMX
before 03.
The same year.
Before 50 Cent.
50s ain't
Nah,
fucking with us.
before 50 Cent was hot in the mixtape game too. You forgot
I
about that.
know. I had the old Ron G joint.
That's before
No,
Get Rich or Die
I don't
Trying.
know
He had a nice
Power of a
run.
Dollar. That shit with Columbia
I would say
Records.
50 Cent. I would say 50 Cent.
Y'all forgetting about the other one that was just like a slide that came in and he had a hell of a run. Fucking Nelly.
Yeah.
He had 2000. That's it. Country
Nah,
Grammar.
he had like one. He only had like for his first 2 albums. He had it for his first 2 albums.
Country Grammar. That's it.
It was. I think he.
He had it for the second one. He did the song with Kelly Rowland too. Nah, bro, he still had.
Yeah, he had hits, but he ain't run that.
He had
Air
Force Ones. You forgot Air Force Ones. Nelly's first 2 albums. I would say his first 2 albums.
He wasn't the man in the second album. He was the man in his first album.
Bruh, nigga,
he was the man in this. Nah, bro. I say he was better. Nah, I would say
everybody
the
was
second
trying
album.
to steal that nigga's style for a minute.
Nah, I would say the second album.
I like how Luda came out though, out of nowhere with the man doing, and then just dropped this album like fire.
Luda ain't have a start off run though, like.
Nah, Luda had a nice run. Back for the first time,
he didn't have
I like how his came out. Everybody's like,
back for the first time.
Then what's your fantasy drop?
Back for the first time came out before Madden.
Yeah.
Came out before Madden.
I thought it came out after that.
It came out 2000, bro. I'm telling you, it came out 2000, bro. What's your fantasy? That came out in 2000, bro. Then he did a Madden joint, which just amplified him more because a lot of people didn't know who.
He did Madden 2000. It came out in '99.
No, he was Madden 2. He was on Madden 2001.
No, he did
2001.
No. Trust me. This is my alley. He did 2000. Trust me. He did 2000. 01 was like historic because they had Eddie George on the cover. This was the last cover he had on the 2000. I bet any amount of money on that.
Yeah, but What's Your Fantasy actually came out in '99.
It did?
But Back for the First Time came out in 2000. Like his album.
2000.
Yeah. The whole album.
Back for the first time, What's Your Fantasy actually was an old song. It just caught fire later.
It called Negro album.
Yeah, it caught fire later.
Southern Hospitality. The first time I heard that joint.
Yeah. Nah, the best run I say is 50 Cent had a nice run, bro. His first run.
Nah, 50 Cent. I mean, if
50 Cent
overall runs.
Nah, I'm talking about of recent outside of Cardi B. I mean Cardi B because Cardi B. Yeah,
shit, I say Wiz Khalifa.
Nah, Wiz Khalifa.
Nah, so you gotta think about it.
I would say no for Wiz.
The only reason, look, you taking it out of
I remember listening to Wiz before he got
overrated. But you gotta think about like
I didn't say he was overrated. I just said his run didn't start to like after his second album to a second album.
Yeah, Cushion Orange Juice pushed it.
It was mixtape.
Coming from Cushion Orange Juice to that motherfucking jump, the song that he made for like the Fast and the Furious and shit. Then he win like an Oscar or some shit like
that. That's over.
But that's later in his career though. He had like 2 albums and mixtapes out way before that. It took a minute for Wiz to put
Black
on,
and Yellow. That's a
Black and Yellow but Black and Yellow is later in his career though. Y'all gotta understand Wiz been around for a while, bro.
He was out since like 07.
Yeah, Wiz came up with Wale and all
Wiz to the Currency mixtape to the
He was a young nigga though.
How Flash the first time I heard Wiz.
It took a minute for Wiz to get put on. People don't understand how Wiz been. Wiz been in the game for a minute.
He had a deal.
It was from Cushion Orange Juice. I know that much. Once Cushion Orange Juice took it off.
Yes. That might be a top 10 mixtape of all time.
Yeah. But you gotta remember though. You gotta remember, Rolling Papers didn't do that well when it came out.
No, it did not.
No, it didn't. It didn't. Because Wiz's first album was like 06. A lot of people don't know that.
I know.
Wiz's first album was in 2006. A lot of people don't know that. Wiz's first album was like 06, 07, bro. A lot of people don't know exactly. Wiz been in the game for a minute, bro, before he got put on.
He got a deal.
Yeah, he got
a deal. I'm telling you, Wiz, I want to say no for Wiz. Wiz's first album was like Prince of the City when he had that little catchy song.
Now,
a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't remember that album. They don't remember that album.
That shit was
Prince of the City. That's his first album.
That's when it was so good. When it was
Wiz's first album was trash.
Shit.
Wiz first album was trash. I'm gonna say it. His first album was trash.
And they get
Wiz
good until
he started fucking with Currency.
I'm about to say
Wiz first album was trash. It was trash.
Currency really helped Wiz a lot.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Hey, we got anything else, y'all? We good?
Nah, we gotta get to these games, man.
All right, deuces, bro.
Yeah, sign it out for MT. This is Mr. Jones, aka Sam Jones. Mr. Come first because you gotta respect me to the right of me.
You know what it is. It's the truth, man. Sign it off.
It's your boy Tay. We'll have Sports Talk Tay and Josh.
It's your boy Josh, the other head Sports Talk Tay and Josh. Check out our YouTube channel, Sports Talk with Tay and Josh.
The power rankings, man. I'm happy. I'm happy.
We do power rankings, House of the Dragon, She-Hulk. We do everything over there.
Yes. She-Hulk could be better though. Peace.
Oh
yeah, She-Hulk wasn't